Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Monkey in the Morning. I am your host, the almost dead monkey. I hope you guys had a better day than I did. And I'm hoping you're having a better day. Dear Christ, I'm talking in my own ear. Jesus, I hate that shit. I forgot to turn off the stream. It's going to be that kind of night, guys. I'm going to let you know up front. It's going to be like that. But first, I need to address something I saw in chat. I am never late to my show. I'm always on time because this show starts exactly when I get here. Let's see. Shot Angel, Richo, Ebony Williams. Guys, I'm doing my best to yell these out today. If they're not as enthusiastic as usual, please pardon me. Circus Zero. Hi Nuts, how you doing, sweetheart? Vincent, Big Father in Shaking Egg. Did I say shaking? Steak and Eggs. Oh my God. Steak and Eggs. Jesus. Now I have to make a character named Shaking Eggs. Dark Shade, guys. If you watch Lords of the Night, you know I wasn't supposed to be there tonight. I had a rough day, man. Fucking damn. This is one of those days where I laid in bed and just prayed for sleep. Not because I was tired. Ramen. Poppy, WR Constant, not because I was tired, just because when I sleep, I don't feel this shit. Okay, let me back up. This is kind of my own fault. Dax, how you doing, my friend?
Oh, I'm good. I was waiting to hear your story.
Demon Man, and how you guys doing? Okay, so yesterday we get off the Lords of the Night stream. Right? No, it was right before the Lords of the Night stream, before Scribbles got there. No. God, that was Sunday. So it was right before the game stream. We didn't have a Lords of the Night stream. That's why Scribe wasn't there. Cigar Chomping Penguin. I love that name. I reach over to take my medicines. Citron. And I realize I'm almost out of one of them again.
Uh-oh.
And I thought it was the one that I have to call my doctor for, and I end up waiting 2 days for it, but it's the other one. So I didn't tell Lady Monkey because I didn't want her to get mad at me for forgetting. Because yes, guys, with this, I feel like a little kid sometimes with my memory and shit.
Sometimes
that's something I should have noticed, but for some reason it never clicked in my brain until I picked it up yesterday. I'm like, I have less than 2 doses left. You know what? Maybe if I just take one a day, I can make it. The next time I would actually be able to get to a pharmacy would be Saturday. And let me tell you, that one a day thing did not work out. I knew I was having a rough day. Jedi Ghost Bear. I went upstairs to reheat taco fixins for lunch for me and Lady Monkey. Gina, how you doing? And she gets on lunch and she comes out of her office and she looks at me. She goes, "Are you okay?" I'm like, oh fuck, I must be bad. Because most of the time, Lady Monkey only says that to me like if I moan or swear for no reason, because I like hurt or something. And she'll, "Are you all right?" But when I'm really bad, she's like, "Are you okay?" She talks to me like somebody who's about to die. And it is both sweet and condescending at the same time. Oh god damn that. Pookie Nom Nom. Did I say that right?
I would guess so.
Okay. Yeah, so I ate my tacos, went and laid down, and I spent all day in bed, man, just praying for sleep. Like, God, just let me sleep. Never happened. And it's getting time for Lady Monkey to go to sleep. And I know she has to actually drive into the office tomorrow. So I'm not fucking with her sleep. So I come sit in my room. And she comes in and she looks at me and she goes, "Did you run out of medicine again?" Like, yes, but please don't yell at me. I've had a rough day. Sir Shaggy. Okay, Shaggy. I see what you did there. Sir Shaggy.
I think it might be time for another nipple stream to make you pay for your mistake.
Man. Evolved Potato. Oh, fuck. What is that?
As a matter of fact,
that's Crimea River. That's a cute way of spelling that. Simon. No, I think I've been punished enough.
No.
But we did figure it out. Mad Max. This is the one that I can call in refills. And I'm gonna call them in. I called it in, and they told me to be ready Wednesday morning. I'm like, fuck that. I'll call them in the morning, be like, look, I'm out of medicine. Please fill this. They'll fill it, and then my son's gonna go pick it up for me because his mommy raised a good boy. She raised a very fine gentleman. Diesel Dave, Jen, Atomic Squid, Reject. Hi everybody. I forgot to get your boobies. You don't get my boobies for free. You always got to pay for that. Struggling Paradox, Hate Camel, Lesser Logic. I paid no attention to what time we started.
You are 5 minutes in now.
All right, guys, that's it. At this point, if you want me to yell your name, it's going to cost you. I'm not saying that I want you to pay me to scream your name. I'm saying I want you to be here in the first 5 minutes. And James Collies, I didn't forget you. I just like to wait till the end now just to fuck with you. I love you, James. So, yeah, that was my day. How was your day?
Not bad, actually. I actually got to close down early because we only had 2 people in the store.
Oh, nice.
That was fun. Got to clean for an hour.
Have you been on Twitter at all today?
Not really. I stopped by briefly on the ride home, but not enough to check anything out. Why? What happened?
Prospero, you want to come hang out?
Prospero?
You want to come hang out? If you do, Daxie, will you send her the link?
Already on it.
Thank you, my friend. I almost called you my son. Like, that's not right.
Well, I mean, I'm only like 11 years younger than you.
Johnny Hogat says, fuck, I'm late. Monkey, Johnny. Thank you so much for that. Arya Stark was trending today, except for it wasn't actually her.
Okay.
Instead, what was trending was Mary Sue.
Okay.
Apparently, Arya Stark had some big moment. Peter, you're late. I love you, but you just get a Peter because you're late.
This is a sad little whimpering. Oh, Peter.
Arya Stark had some big moment last night where I guess she was a main influence of she must have kicked somebody's ass, right?
Okay, I mean, we can see that coming, though, ever since we met the little girl.
Exactly. This is a woman who's been through trials and tribulations, and she's learned to fight. She's learned a trained assassin at this point. She's obviously not a Mary Sue.
Yeah. She couldn't fight when we first saw her. Remember, she couldn't even knock an arrow properly.
Right. And
well, she wanted to, but they wouldn't let her.
When her dad gave her, what was it, needlepoint? What was the name of her sword?
Needle.
She didn't even know how to really use it. She was still learning. Yeah, so I mean, she learned. Prospero, sweetie, how are you?
Well, Monkey, how are you?
That's a loaded question.
Are you feeling any better?
Not even a little bit.
Oh, crap.
It's all right. I'll survive. It'll be fine. I'll live. Don't worry. I'm getting... There's also a method to my madness right now of just not being in bed. I want to get so tired that when I put my head down, I just go out. That's what I'm trying at this point. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, I'm retardedly tired too, but it's the so wound up, freaked out, like I won't go to sleep if I lay down. So,
Gotcha. Real quick, somebody pointed out it was Jon Snow who gave her needle, not her dad. Okay. It's been a long time since I watched the first season, guys.
Was it?
I'll take their word. My memory, I'm not arguing. Snubbers stumbled into a Facebook argument related to the Trump rally. Figured I'd ask your opinion. Is late-term abortion akin to murder? Thank you for the donation. It depends on the situation, but in most cases, I would say yes. If it is for any kind of convenience, I would say yes. I mean, if it's a baby that could survive outside and you just kill it, I mean, how is it not? Anyway, so yes, apparently a couple people, one or two, I don't know how many. To be honest with you, the only person I've seen call Arya Stark a Mary Sue was me. And I did it as a joke after we talked about it on Lords of the Night. But there were literally thousands of people out there going, she's not a Mary Sue. I'm like,
well, I mean, unfortunately, I have to agree with them. She's not. So
she's not, but they made this big controversy out of nothing. Usually, if there's a controversy like that, right? Like if she's not a Mary Sue, you could be able to go through the. It wasn't even a hashtag. It was just Mary Sue was trending. Excuse me. You would be able to go through the link that it takes you to when you go to Mary Sue, and at least see one person say it, or be able to follow back a conversation to the person saying it. No. If you followed the tweets back, like the retweets and stuff, it was always somebody else going, she's not a Mary Sue. And somebody answered that going, yeah, she's not a Mary Sue. Yeah, she's not a Mary Sue. Well, who the fuck said she was?
Not giving 70 cents about Game of Thrones.
Mm-hmm. I like Game of Thrones.
What were their ratings for the opening of this final season?
I haven't seen, but I'm sure it's outrageous.
They were amazing, apparently. I'm not sure what the exact number was, but it was really good.
So that was all before the Mary Sue?
Yeah. This is
what, episode 3?
Episode 3 of this final season.
I was just wondering if the Mary Sue was some kind of cooked up.
Maybe.
Gin up the ratings to the point of maybe forcing George R.R. Martin to say, yeah, fine, right? Go ahead.
No, with this, look, this final season, so far what I've heard of it, everybody is loving it. And it is, they know it's the final season. If they had been struggling, I might entertain that. But I think one dude was being a dick. Mm-hmm. And somebody, I forget who mentioned it during the stream, but somebody's like, well, there was a guy who has like 300,000 followers who said it. And I'm willing to believe that. But that's still just one guy.
Yeah.
I said this on stream last night too. It reminded me so much of the Starbucks coffee cup controversy from a few years back.
I remember that.
Literally one guy. Oh, Functional said it was him. Okay, I wasn't sorry, Functional. You know my memory, bud. I'm sorry. But one dude wrote a blog post on a blog that doesn't even get read very much. He had like a couple hundred viewers on his, views on like his biggest blog post up to this point. And he just wrote about how he thought the change to the Starbucks coffee cups was anti-Christian. One dude. And the entire internet went insane with Christians are freaking out about the coffee cup. Like, by the time 2 people freaked out about the Christians, more people freaked out about it than the Christians. And like literally and it went on for 2 years. 2 goddamn years.
Yeah, because some guy made a video going, and yes. it was like, it's Starbucks. Dunkin' Donuts serves coffee, and so do thousands of other places. Just fuck off.
Some people just want to get involved in controversy where there is none. And it's like, oh my God, they actually made this trend. They made it trend.
Well, they want fame.
I guess. Even Ben fucking Shapiro tweeted out about it.
Yes, he did.
I was like, Jesus Christ.
Now,
somebody in chat asked, what's a Mary Sue? A Mary Sue is your save the day female who just does it like the best example in media right now is Rey from Star Wars. This is a woman who was able to not only wield a lightsaber, but beat a trained Sith Lord.
Correction, not a Sith Lord, Dark Jedi.
Whatever the fuck he is. I apologize. A dark Jedi, a trained dark Jedi. Like the second time she ever even held one.
I mean, granted, the dude had a bowcaster shot in his like stomach, but that's still pretty fucking impressive.
Well, I can even back up and go, Johnny Hellcat, thank you. If there's something that says people say enter controversy, the bullshit alarm goes off. Yeah, that was the problem with this for me, because all I saw was people are saying, if somebody's, I heard somebody say, no, you didn't. Shut up. You heard somebody bitching about it, so you bitched about it too. Shut up. But the greatest example with Rey herself, though, is when she's all bound up and she starts using force powers.
How does she know what a fucking mind trick is?
She does the mind trick. She can force pull. Jack, how you doing tonight, my friend?
I'm doing okay. How are you guys doing?
Getting a little pissed off because Star Wars we're talking about.
We're talking about Star Wars. But yeah, so that's a Mary Sue. It's a woman who, she flies the Millennium Falcon better than Han could have. The first time she ever gets into it, and until then, the only thing she's flown is this Tic Tac looking thing that's turned on its side.
She's the super duper superhero of the moment. That's what a Mary Sue is, except it has tits. It doesn't wear a white hat.
No, you don't understand.
Like the cowboys.
She's a girl, and girls are better than men, so they inherently can do things better than
exactly. It's specifically that it's just inherent that they can do this so much better. It's like she better than any trained Jedi we've ever seen. She just learns her powers and uses them.
By the power of the gene.
That's just it right there. It's like they're going to explain, well, it's just her genetics. No, but this is, I don't know how many years or months or even days after the last movie the next one's supposed to take place. Watching this bitch do a backflip and slice into a TIE fighter just makes me hate life.
She times a jump so well, she can jump over a TIE fighter. Holy shit, the stuff you guys are sending into Monkey in the Morning.
I know.
Well, I would like to remind the audience that I want to have massive naughty sex with Daisy Ridley. So this is not against her.
Absolutely. I'm with you. She is so goddamn cute.
She's so adorable. I just want to give her all my money and all the future babies that I can produce.
She is so beautiful. I think she deserves to taste my cock.
Exactly. She has been deemed worthy.
Yeah.
And
why did you invite me on?
I don't know.
Well, actually,
I ask myself that every day.
Prospero, I actually invited you on because I wanted to hear about your trip if you wanted to talk about it and see how you've been. We haven't talked to you in 2 weeks.
No, you can finish talking about people.
All right, so I think she deserves to taste my balls a little bit too. I mean,
yeah, a little teabag action, but I'm not holding this against her particularly. Same with Kelly Tran. She seems like a nice enough person, but they're making these characters awful.
Oh God, she's so bad. Rose made me literally cringe the entire time I saw her on screen.
Yeah. I hated her.
And I'm assuming that actress is probably a fine enough lady. Probably has no problem. She's probably just a nice little brainwashed Hollywood type, and that's all good, whatever. But fucking, who thought she was a good idea?
Yeah, the people who went after her as an actress, that's not fair.
Yeah, boo on you. If anybody in here went after her just because she was in the movie and she was her, just fuck off. That was wrong. You all know you're wrong.
She seems like a nice enough person. I had read some of her social media before it got taken down, but I think that they purposely frumpied her up, giving her that weird jumpsuit thing and the stupid hairdo. Because she's not that bad looking when you see pictures of her.
Nah, she's just like her chubbers.
You like her because she's Asian. I can't believe you're giving her a fat pass.
She gets a +1, but she's not that fat. They just padded that jumpsuit. Those flight suits are not flattering on anyone.
She made Thor look fit. Anyhow, you guys who've seen the new movie, you know what that's about. She was frumpy. She's the girl you talk to until the cute one comes back.
Wow.
Oh, that's me.
You have her go get the drinks.
You're talking about me.
Oh no, I'm not. You're awesome. Non-Vitae Rex, thank you so much. Fuck. Give me a sec. Jack, you're gonna kill me tonight. There were stories and legends about Jedi and their ability in the Star Wars universe, so it's plausible Rey knew about various Force powers. Sure,
maybe, but that's throwing that like fishing hook way out there and reeling in a shark.
And according to the movie, I mean, the Jedi at this point are all legends. They're all legends. That stuff never actually happened, according to the movie. Yeah. That's what I'm just at the movie.
I know about the diesel combustion engine. I couldn't tell you how to use it or repair it.
I mean, there's instinct when it comes to the Force, but she performed way too many Jedi miracles, so to speak.
Yeah, there's more of a nuance there because you can start a car, but you can't necessarily change a carburetor without training. And that's what she lacked. You can have that raw power of sorcery, which is really what this is.
Sure.
But if you're not a wizard who can do the nuance and the Patronus without some kind of formal training.
I mean, she's doing advanced Jedi things that we don't see Luke do until Return of the Jedi mind trick. She's like, got it. You're gonna let me out of here. Yes, I am. Like, what the fuck? What just happened in this movie? And then, okay, I'm sorry. I did not mean to make this a movie stream, but I'm pain and pissy now. When the last of the rebellion or whatever they're called now is trapped in the cave, and they realize there's a way out, and they get there, and the rocks are blocking the way, and Mary Sue comes, and she's just like, "Go ahead, run through them. I got this." Like, what the bullshit? No, Luke took considerable training to even get to be able to move a couple of rocks, and fucking Yoda had to show him how to do it.
Well, doesn't that actually give lie to the first of the prequels where it was all about the training?
Well, it's supposed to be.
Yeah, but we weren't entirely sure with the first 3 films.
Well, it was made
4, 5, and 6, and then you go back to 1, 2, 3, and you find out there's all this stuff.
No, it was Empire made that explicitly clear.
Yeah, well, yeah, but if you were just watching it for the holy shit special effects.
Hey, Sue Mary, are you Yoda? 2019, yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
She's a fucking Mary Sue.
No, you know what this is? This is white man's burden. The Jedi got to come in and lift up all the plebs and show them the way to the righteous path.
Oh, yeah. Jesus Ron Hubbard.
Yep.
I can't, man. I can't.
And you can't even blame Ryan Johnson for her flipping over the goddamn TIE fighter.
No, you can't. Although it's oh man, it is.
Can they just go back and redo that one? I probably could put up with most of this shit if they could just get rid of The Last Jedi.
Yeah.
Just ignore
that entire movie.
The Force Awakens I can forgive. We know that was fan service.
Sure, and it was a good way to get older people back in the seats and newer people interested in it.
And the Mary Sue part, okay. Maybe the only thing I absolutely cannot forgive is her being able to fly the Falcon so well. Because the moment she steps into it, she's flying it through all of these caverns and shit. Like, come on. Shut up.
Being the age I am and having seen the original, like number 4, as they are now numbered.
Yes, the original movie.
Yeah, the original movie. There were hints to me that Han had a fair bit of power, especially in the second film. There were bits and blobs that I was like, okay, he's kind of got something going himself. But I watched the first of the prequel, stood up at the end of the movie, looked at my husband and said I was done.
I don't blame you.
I said, when the midichlorians and the whole Jesus story.
It's not just, it is literally a combination of Jesus and L. Ron Hubbard.
Yeah. And I was just like, what the fuck? This immaculate conception shit. No, I'm done. And he was like, hey, okay, fine, I get it. And I was like, no, I'm done.
Darth Jesus.
You have fucked up the happy little universe that I was in so completely. And it wasn't, I mean, Jar Jar, good, but everything else about it was so dreadful.
I can forgive Jar Jar because he was obviously put in there for some comic relief.
He was C-3PO in a stupid lizard suit.
He was there for kids.
Yep.
Yeah, yes, except C-3PO pissed me off when I saw it the first time.
You heard it here first. Prospero hates the gays.
Yes, she does. My
Tap
favorite.
Dancing Christ, it had nothing to do with that. It had absolutely everything to do with it.
That's why she was so offended by cock in the mouth, huh? It's the gay. She's anti-gay.
Joke about Jar Jar all you want. He actually was tolerable in the Clone Wars. Mostly.
Yeah,
Well,
they-
if I had stuck around long enough to watch that, but I mean, I'm sorry, but they fucked it.
I'm at
They
the cartoon.
fucked
The
it
second
with-
bit gay.
Oh,
they purposefully toned down Jar Jar after the shitstorm they got
Oh yeah.
for Phantom Menace.
They
well,
gave
they
him like 5
deserved
lines
it.
since then. I was like, okay, all right. You know what you did. You know what you did was wrong.
But
Way to
they
back it up.
that first episode 1 was just horrible.
It was.
ended, and I was like, "This is a piece of shit." My
No.
husband saw the other 2, and he was like, "Well, you know, there's actually some stuff in it that's okay." And I was like, "Done."
Wait, hang on. Pogi Nam Nam says my brother hates R2D2. He's a communist. You need to turn him in and get the reward because nobody can hate R2D2.
No, he doesn't speak. He's the best character in the entire goddamn series.
He's
He
so
never
cute.
utters a word other than
R2 and C3PO are the Greek chorus of the
Yes.
film series,
Yes.
and that's easily provable. But Jar Jar was meant to be more to bring kids in.
Like the
And-
Ewoks were.
Yeah, and I have no issue with that. That's fine. You're always going to have a character that you don't like.
What
But Jar Jar Binks was a better character than almost any of the new characters.
Absolutely. No, my problem with Jar Jar is how overused he was. You have to know when to pull that character back.
Yeah.
And they did learn that if you watch 2 and 3, if just looking at them from the Jar Jar angle. Now, I will give Phantom Menace a couple of kudos because the double-bladed lightsaber, cool as fuck.
Yeah, there was some advancement in the CGI. I mean, the work that could be done. Because remember, when the first one came out, it was 77.
And that fight scene at the end of Phantom Menace was so memorable, they recycled it in G.I. Joe, The Rise of Cobra.
Yeah, look, that was the other thing I was going to give him is
that was
the
a
fight
great
between not Qui-Gon, fuck Qui-Gon, but Obi-Wan and Darth Maul. That was amazing. That was great.
Yeah, and they did recycle that in G.I. Joe, except Ray Park was Snake Eyes instead of Darth Maul.
Snubber, thank you so much. Solo had a robot that did Robot Lives Matter. I am only partially exaggerating. She wanted Lando's D, why? Okay, here's the thing.
Because they hate us.
I refuse to watch Solo.
It's garbage. Don't worry about it.
Look, Han Solo is my favorite character of the universe because I'm a red-blooded American man.
No shit. I'm a red-blooded American female.
Yeah,
and
so-
he was the only one I gave a shit about.
No,
Solo was an okay movie if you look at it as just a space heist movie that's sort of set in Star Wars universe.
Fair.
I can't get over them calling him Han Solo, though.
No,
Yeah.
I think the guy's acting really got downgraded more than it should have. That Emmerich guy, he did an okay job acting. He just wasn't Han Solo.
No, Han Solo, and it's also what when Lucas went back and changed the films. The thing that cemented Solo as the badass that he was is that first scene in the bar where Guido sits down. Guido, is that his name?
Greedo.
Greedo. I always want to call him Guido.
Grebo, yeah. And
The Italian.
When the dirty Italian sat down.
Bastard from Jersey came in and he's like, "Yo,
and Han shot first. Yeah.
Yes, and
no, fuck that. Han is the only one who shot."
He's the only one who
Yeah,
shot.
he is.
Exactly, because he knew what was about to happen. So while he did basically murder the guy, it was still self-defense. He knew what was about to happen. So he just, bam, shot his ass. And like, that motherfucker is cool.
Which is why you know that Han has a touch of the Force in him.
Well, I mean,
He has
just a badass.
but he also has capacity. Whoa. Okay, one of these Star Wars universe books that was written.
oh, see, I don't acknowledge the expanded universe.
I'm just talking about after the first 3.
Yeah.
The way the whole worm tunnel thing that Han flew through. Look, it's been years since I've seen these films. I don't watch them religiously. There isn't a holiday that I celebrate. I shall now watch. But he was very gifted, and in the original movie, you could tell there was a reason that Obi-Wan trusted him.
Look, I
thought that was the foreshadowing.
I think there's
and
definitely
hence him and
times,
Leia getting together.
I think there's times if you watch the original trilogy, I think you could think maybe they were playing with the idea.
Yes.
Like he's the first. He's the only person we see in the original trilogy who uses a lightsaber that doesn't have the Force.
Yes.
And he uses it with no real problem.
And he has great anticipatory skills and all the things that you would expect.
Johnny Hellcat, thank you so much. Yo, Solo, Jabba is waiting over here.
Yo, Solo, Jabba's waiting over here.
Polly.
Oh, gotcha. Thank you.
Hello, Polly.
Hello.
Hey, Polly, how you doing tonight, man?
I'm doing all right. How are all of you?
I'm getting angry right the second. Welcome.
I'm alive.
Dax is mad. Jack is good. Prospero's tired. I'm dying.
Really?
Welcome to the stream.
I got drunk as fuck last night, and I'm not hungover, so I'm doing pretty fucking well.
Yeah, you know what? I was actually hoping you'd jump on, and not because I wanted to talk to you about anything, just because you haven't been here in a couple of days.
I went to. Well, thank you. I appriate that.
Hang on. You got drunk as fuck last night and experienced no repercussions. That means you're still drunk.
Yes.
That battery has herpes, and the test will come back later.
Yeah, he's doing the hair of the Wookiee thing.
No, I've drank little, and God punished me with a hangover, and this time it was the reverse. You know what I mean? I overdrank and somehow woke up with no consequences, so it's a good thing.
Did you stay nice and hydrated?
Actually, I did. I probably had a lot to do with it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Usually, I don't have that kind of foresight, but
back in the day when I would drink, I would either drink water as I was doing it or eat celery.
Yep.
And never had a hangover.
No, celery, okay.
Celery is solid water anyway. So it's
but my God, what happens if you vomit, man? You can have all that. You don't want to taste that on the way back.
I ain't no bitch. I don't vomit.
What
I said I ain't no bitch. I don't vomit.
It ain't about being a bitch. It's just that's just evidence you weren't drinking very heavily. Come on, man. You drink enough, you're gonna vomit. It's just
I only vomited once, and I blame the stairs for that. Mm-hmm. We went to a bar that was on the second floor of this place, and it had stairs that led outside, and it was kind of cold. And I walk out, and that cold hit me, and my friend actually grabbed me because I was fucked up, man. He helped me walk down these stairs. I get to the bottom, we get over to the car, I'm like, oh, fuck, and just everywhere.
The cold made you more nauseous?
Coming from that heat going into that cold, yeah, that was a...
Oh, that's wild. Because usually,
punch in the gut.
I mean, you hear people talk about it. It's definitely for me, like that fresh air that clears it up for me. You know what I mean? Like it makes things better when you get that cold blast of air. But yes, anyway, I went and saw Endgame last night, and I didn't drive, so yeah, I got fucking lit in the theater, and then we went out drinking afterwards. It was wild. It was a good time.
Well, if you're interested, I know Dax has seen it. We'll do this off stream, but I'd like to hear your opinions of it after we're done here.
You said that yesterday, and you just fucking appeared.
What's that?
Said you wanted to do that yesterday, but you disappeared on me. I'm tired. I'm going to go to sleep. Or the day before yesterday. Sorry.
I even, I don't know. It was, considering how much I drank, it wasn't even that crazy. I've even talked to Eve and Jacob and Zelthor for a minute after I got back last night, and I don't know.
Let me ask you something. Does it burn when you pee?
No, I've never had that problem.
Well, how drunk were you? I mean, did you bang a bar slut? Do you need to like get STD checked?
Did you get AOC's number?
No, but I got a fucking ice grill mean mug from this woman who had brought like her kids or whatever. So anyway, we're in the theater, right? And we're sitting there talking, we're cracking jokes, we're doing what we do. Listen, we went and saw a late show on Sunday night. I told you why, because we raise a ruckus in the theater. It's what we do. I don't know why you would bring your whatever 15, 16-year-old kids to a movie at midnight on a Sunday. That's your fault. So anyway, we're sitting there, whatever, joking. So the last scene of the movie happens, right? We're waiting for. I had heard there was no end credits scene.
Right.
Mid credits, end credits scene, right? But I thought I would wait it out anyway, just in case someone had lied to me or whatever, you know. But you know, and so when the lights went up all the way at the end of the end credits, this girl leans over and says, "You're cute." And,
nice.
And well, it wasn't here nor there. She was like 16, so I was like, well, that you know,
nice.
I was like,
well, you just lock her in the basement for 2 years.
No, but her mother said, "Don't you talk to that man," and grabbed her daughter like harsh and gave me a look like,
I mean, what are you jealous?
Well, no, but that's what I'm saying. Like, how dare you sit there and remain silent while my daughter tells you you're cute? I'm like, what's my offense? What are you giving me a look for? What did I do? I was just.
Did you offer her popcorn that was on your lap?
No, not at all. No dick in the box. No, nothing.
Time
like
out
that.
1 second. Redcaster, thank you. You all should watch Star Wars Big Head. Hilarious. Okay, I'll take a look. Anyway, sorry, Polly. Didn't mean to interrupt you there.
But no, she stopped on the way out to like turn and like look at me, and for like an awkward amount of time, like stopped and it's like, Jesus, whoa.
Should have grabbed your dick.
So wait, she said she was 18, right?
No one said anything about age. She just looked like she was.
She said she was 18, right?
Yeah, how do you know she was 16? Did the mom say it?
No, she just looked like she was 16.
They can all look 16.
Okay,
but
well, okay,
really
I don't
18.
know. Maybe she was like, okay, I don't know. I don't know her age.
Hey, she doesn't get her looks from you, I guess.
Oh, yeah, that would have been a nice one. I want to thank Jordan because he put a mostly naked picture of Jessica Alba over on that hashtag of ours.
Is that right? Hold on.
Oh, yeah.
Is this one where she's serving cookies?
What?
No, she's laying in a bed. Maybe go look, man.
All right, I'm going.
Jesus.
Oh yeah, that one.
Yeah, I haven't seen that in a long time. He said it was, he's doing nostalgic pictures tonight, and yeah, that is a nice. I have a thing. I always have for Jessica Alba.
Oh look, it's what's her name before crack and hard living took hold.
Yes. Can't believe she was in The Parent Trap. A nice clean Disney movie.
Who's this last picture of the one with the tramp stamps?
I don't know, but she's kind of cute. She's a little skinny. She's like Jack's size, but she got them big eyes I like, man.
Well, she's just got like the worst kind of classic thought tattoos ever, man. She's got them stylized tribal things up on her back, and then she's got some Japanese character that she doesn't know what it says, and the tattoo artists probably have fun and just wrote slut on her back.
Yeah.
That probably means supermarket.
It means STD farm.
I love that stylized jewelry bracelet that's designed to look like
shackles.
Yeah. Irons.
Again, those lips and those eyes, though, I don't care about the rest. Let me tell you something. The way I first noticed Lady Monkey, she has these big, beautiful eyes. And I just like, what would you like me to do? Anything. I'm a sucker for big eyes. Non-Vite Rex. Give me a second. Not a fan of Hana's Force-sensitive theory. Kind of makes it sound like he didn't succeed on his own merits. I mean, I can understand the theory, but I agree with you. I don't think he was. I think Han was a badass, man.
Well, that's why I have a problem with Poe. It's like Poe's an okay character on his own, but the fact that he's that ridiculous of a pilot is just overwhelming my senses. Like, no non-Force sensitive character could pull that off.
You mean go in and take out all of the turrets by himself, and then
all the turrets, and on his fucking run in Force Awakens, kill all the TIE fighters? It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it was retarded. They've gone just cartoony in this one, man.
I mean, the closest person would have been like Boba Fett in the expanded universe. That's the closest you could have gotten to that, and even then, he'd still miss occasionally.
Yeah, they're saying that is that Angelina Jolie? Yeah, I think it is.
Yes, it is.
Is that her?
Yep. Yeah, I think it is. Like, I find that's real appropriate that she's got them tramp stamps.
That's when she was first coming into Hollywood before she'd done all the heroin.
Yeah, when she was still dating her brother.
Yeah, when she still had that beautiful face and didn't look like Skeletor. I hate that Hollywood does that to women, man.
That's meth, buddy.
I know it's the drugs, but man, they come in looking just beautiful, and it's like, what the fuck Jesus, is that what Harvey Weinstein's dick does?
How else can they work 12-hour shifts? I don't know. Ask any man who works in a factory.
It must be
Why?
hard to say lines.
They must be hard. No, it's all them parties in between, and
Yeah.
you know,
Oh yeah,
every other
that bitch is a junkie. I bet she still got track marks.
When you got the kind of money and like Hollywood, and it's not just money, it's also Hollywood and the connections and access that comes along with it. I mean, you don't need smack. You've got doctors that will write you a script for whatever you want. Do you know what I mean?
Like, I will bet you money that the only reason she adopted kids from overseas was to smuggle drugs in them.
You trying to say there's all kinds of heroin balloons in them little African kids?
I'm just saying maybe.
Come here, little click, Dirk. What do you got for me? Jesus.
Jack.
Oh, fuck. Oh, God, that hurts. Well played, my friend. Well played.
Thank you.
Oh, Jesus Christ. What about Madonna? I think Madonna lives a lot cleaner than anybody might think. That bitch is a dick. She's addicted to dick.
I think I liked her better on the drugs.
I mean, she never got that heroin look to her. I mean, she's clearly an athletic woman. You ever see that bitch's thighs? They're scary.
I don't want to look at like 60-year-old thighs.
What?
No, you go back to when she was like in her prime, man. And you look
her
at
60-year-old thighs. I'm sure your thighs are lovely.
No, they're not. But Jesus,
she's got dancer thighs, and not the good dancer thighs. The dear God, don't you get to rest ones?
Oh,
you know who kept their legs for a really, really long time? Diana Ross.
yes.
Yeah.
I'll
Well,
leave it
so
to you to immediately talk about the jungle.
I say, so did Tina Turner, man. Her legs.
Oh, Tina Turner, even more than Diana. Tina Turner.
I feel like punching a woman in the eye makes her legs look good.
I saw her live.
So that's why Bobby did it.
Dude, if Tina Turner got a black eye, does that mean she has 3?
Ha.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just asking. I'm asking for a friend.
She is an incredible live performer, though.
Oh, she's a great singer and a great dancer, but I can't help but make jokes.
Yeah, but the energy
Sorry,
that
Tina.
she brought to the show that I saw was amazing.
So speaking of people who did and didn't keep their fitness, what have you, this is a non-spoiler thing. Can mention about Endgame. There's certain guys that lost their swole. Like,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like with Robert Downey Jr., man, he stopped working out. He lost, like he was fucking built, like ripped in 2 and 3 of Iron Man. And this, he was back to skinny little dude again. It was.
I wonder how much of that was
CG.
Yeah. Because don't forget, I mean, they made Chris Evans look like a skinny little dork. I think a lot of what we saw with Robert Downey, because we only saw him a few times where he wasn't.
No, you seriously think that was deliberate CG?
Yeah.
He was out in space for 20 days with almost no food.
Not to mention he had lost how much blood?
No, but he stayed like that through the rest of the movie. Like,
No, he didn't.
Uh-uh.
He looked a lot better when they met up with him back at his house.
no, I mean, no, I'm saying he stayed skinny the rest of the movie.
And we'll have to stop there because I don't want to accidentally ruin anything for people. Watch the movie. It's not my favorite of Marvel ones, but it's not giving it away, Faithless. Everything we just said is in the trailer.
Yeah.
Everything
I
we
can't
just
say
said.
this and not spoil it. Fuck you, Ruffalo, you fucker.
Would you stop?
You got to stop until we stop the stream.
Well, no, what? Fuck him. I've said that for
You can okay.
if
We
you
all
go over
hate
to,
Ruffalo for
if
various
you go over to
reasons.
if you go over to comic book curation, there's no less than 5 at this point, Jack, episodes I've named after him. Fuck that
No,
guy.
at least. He's a piece of shit.
Yes, he is. He's a piece of shit, and I was hoping he'd die, not Hulk, Ruffalo.
I'm just
Because
I
hate him.
I've always been interested, like on a side, barely related note. So no spoilers, it's fine. On the Hollywood exercise people, like the fitness gurus out there, because in my understanding, it's not enough to know weight stuff. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I know how to like build stuff up. These people, they're like a team, man. They got like mobile weights to take to the fucking, they got like a mobile gym basically that they take to the set with them. You know what I mean? And they've got like a dietitian and they're half exercise coach, half life coach, motivational speaker. It's like Chris Evans, like, man, they didn't make him look like that. You know what I mean? Like he straight up didn't look like that in the Fantastic Four films. He looked okay, but he didn't look like
he wasn't
Jesus
buff.
Christ.
Yeah.
Yeah. He wasn't Steve Rogers, man. Like, holy shit. Is he like, that's a build that man has, like, holy fuck. Yeah. And he didn't stop working out for that film. Like in Endgame, he's fucking still built. And it's like, yeah, like that doesn't come by accident. That comes from somebody calling you going, yo, Chris, it's 6 a.m. You ready, bro? Get up. We're going to do this. Yeah. Like somebody who gets you excited and you're paying them a lot of money for that,
I'd throw a clock at him.
Yep. You're like, go fuck yourself, man.
And they're used to it.
My character's going to be fat this time.
they're paid to absorb clock blows. Like that's
Sure.
right.
Oh, yeah.
You left
do you know what I mean?
in there.
How many times that those guys have probably been fired? It's like, and you're fired. I know, for the 6th time this week. I'll be back. Like, it's
get dressed. We're making a 2K run.
Haven't you ever been fascinated to know, like one of those guys laying into you for 6 to 8 weeks? How like you would
no
be
how
different?
grinding on my fucking nerves.
You know how I could do it? You pay me $20 million.
Yes.
And for 6 weeks, yeah, I'll get up at 6 o'clock in the morning and run.
It's the paycheck at the end. That's the I'll do whatever you say.
And when
Yeah,
I'm
but
getting
You
paid
say 20 million? Okay.
But isn't that the point? Like I'm saying, okay, that's fine. But it's like, leaving that alone. Like, how fucking lazy are you guys? Like somebody came along and said, I'll give you the workout plan and all that shit for free. You wouldn't do it? You'd have to get $20 million of a paycheck to do it?
I'm cripple.
I'd do it for 4.
I'd do it for Jack's got a low ball. It's cool. It's cool.
4 million. Yeah.
Look,
Because then I only have to do it till the movie's done and then I'm out.
There's also the liability against injury, Polly. Some of this workout regimens, people could hurt themselves or strain or break or something could go wrong. If it's studio approved, studio is responsible.
Oh man, can you imagine?
well, they're well insured.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. Can
you imagine reading these people's riders?
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
I've read Beyonce's rider for one show, and it was like, I was fuck this bitch before I read this, and now I'm like, fuck this bitch squared after I read it. It was the specificity on the chicken blew my mind. That needed to be in the dressing room.
I just want to point out, that's a dude.
Use the wrong pronoun. Don't misgender people.
Okay.
No, the reason for like the only brown M&Ms or specific type of food or something like that is because they'll pay, if the place you're at, the venue, doesn't pay attention to those little details, they're not going to pay attention to something major like a safety issue.
Like Van Halen, famously, they were the ones who no brown M&Ms or something like that. They had one color that they wanted picked out specifically, and that's why they did it, was to make sure they were actually paying attention to the details.
Yeah, because it's the little stuff that can make or break a show. And if somebody isn't paying attention to the pyrotechnics, you need to know that before you turn into a Great White concert and burn the place down.
Right.
And that's how they do that, is they make a list of weird demands, and the more the place bends over backwards to meet them, the more likely they are to keep an eye on security and safety and things like that.
Yeah, a lot of them sound weird. Look, there are some of them who are just fucking excessive assholes. But when we first heard, because that came out in the 80s that Van Halen had that in their rider, and everybody's like, wow, these guys are dicks. But then it was a couple of years later on MTV, they explained why. I'm like, oh, yeah, I can get that.
Is that what their agents told them to say? That makes sense. It was about their safety, right? Yeah.
No, it's just to make sure they're paying attention to details.
Yeah,
sure.
Some of it is.
Well, it's like the dropping the imbecilic, I hate my fucking professor in the middle of the term paper that you hand into the professor to see if he reads it all the way through. Excuse me. That was sexist to me. They read it. is to drop a bunch of nonsense into the middle of it. People have done that repeatedly, and it's never been caught.
They never caught the word fuckers in my thesis when I submitted it.
Yep. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
They don't read it all. And if there are pyrotechnics going off on stage or guy wires being used or something like that, you really want to check to make sure they've read what you've written or asked for your own sake.
Yeah, some of it is going to be eccentricities of just weirdos, but there's always a couple things in there that they check specifically. So the manager goes in and looks to make sure that this was done right. And if it's not done right, then they have people go over every little thing with a fine-tooth comb so that they make sure everything else.
That's what they pay the lawyers for. I mean, to read the contracts. And if it says my cinnamon red hots need to be at 69.8 degrees. And they don't catch it.
And you guys are the reason why movies cost $335 million to make now. Well done. Well done.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's the M&Ms. Polly, I did miss you, and that's why I was happy to see you. But as I wrote the title, there was another reason I wanted you here.
Oh yeah,
I've been trying to help you, with ways to, boost yourself up a little bit, right? Give you what pointers I've learned on my YouTube journey. There's a great one in the title of this today. Mary Sue was trending today.
Really?
Yes, it was.
I blocked the trends on Twitter, so I didn't know that.
Dude, you got to unblock those. You don't have to pay attention to them much.
But my life's been a little bit better since that. Anyway, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Okay, do this then. On the days of your streams, right?
Okay.
Unblock the trending tab. See if there's anything trending that's applicable to what you're going to talk about.
No, fair enough.
And if it's a hashtag, put it in your title. Like if this had been a hashtag, I would have done hashtag Mary Sue.
Now, why was Mary Sue trending? I'm curious.
Oh, dear fuck. Because Arya Stark on Game of Thrones is a badass now.
Okay.
And some idiot supposedly called her Mary Sue, and the internet lost their shit. Because they rightfully pointed out she's not a Mary Sue. But like everybody and their fucking mother had to go, she's not a Mary Sue. I heard somebody say she's a Mary Sue. She's not a Mary Sue. Shut up. Shut up.
You know what they're going to make this? Is the SJWs are going to make Mary Sue like the N-word for women.
Well, look, this is one of the reasons it bothered me so much. One of the first things when I clicked on why the fuck is Mary Sue trending, it was this one. Any strong woman is seen as a Mary Sue. Like,
bullshit.
Oh, go fuck yourself.
No, shitty
That's
characters.
not the definition of a Mary Sue.
I'd like to point out what the Batman just said. Arya Stark is a badass. Hemorrhoids? She is a badass.
Mighty Ballsack says, hoof-hearted monkey. Did you ever see the video of the horse named Hoof-hearted? There was a horse running a race. His name was Hoof-hearted. No. Say that real fast a couple of times.
Who farted?
Yeah. So you got the announcer screaming over the PA. Hoof-hearted's in the lead. Hoof-hearted's in the lead. Oh my god. But yes, Polly, that's a little trick you can use to get yourself over, get a couple more views. A lot of people click on those trending tabs to see why they're trending, and then they just go through.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Like not only because motherfuckers are talking about it, but to tickle the algorithm's balls. I see what you're saying. So
when I shared this over on Twitter, Mary Sue gets lumped in with that trending. See, little tip.
Gotcha.
Little tip from the fat guy with a really, really small audience. What reminded me of this is I see Keemstar's in an argument, and it's one that comes up from time to time, and I'm gonna take a moment to bitch about it.
The crazy guy that was claiming he was making porn about, and people on the internet wanted him taken out.
Probably Keem to me is a guilty pleasure. He's one of those people I watch a house fire. It's like, oh my god, it's burning down. But he tweeted this out because there's this other thing that was trending. I'm not going to talk about it. Some dude seems to be losing his mind.
Yeah, that's the guy who claimed he was yelling at the police. I just
yeah.
That's why they want. Okay, yeah, all right.
So somebody told him, if this is for the fans, why don't you do it for remove ads and do it for free? And Keem said, hell no. 1, I don't work for free. 2, YouTube won't promote the video if you remove ads. And 3, mow my lawn for free. And there's people that are upset because he said he doesn't work for free. That's actually a smart idea.
Yeah, what retard works for free?
Volunteers.
Yeah.
Hobbies are for free.
Suckers.
No, look, we're not talking about. Okay, I'm with you there, Paul. You know, charity work, that kind of stuff. That's fine. But he's obviously in YouTube to make money. That's his job. And this ad, so God, I hate YouTubers. They think their job is hard. You get paid thousands a day to record a shitty video. Let's be real. No YouTuber should get paid that much. Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. Who are you to say how much somebody should be paid, you little bitch? Unless you're their boss, fuck you.
That's not true. I can say objectively that whatever Don Lemon's getting paid, it's too much.
Yeah. And Brian Stelter.
Well,
Brian Stelter, absolutely. And Van Jones.
Whether we like it or not, that's what the market is willing to pay them.
Yeah.
And I get what you're saying, and that's why I can't believe they haven't been fired yet. But they found somebody who's willing to pay them for that shit. Find somebody who's willing to pay you.
They have the advertisers pumping out the money. They can pay them. That's all they care about.
Keem does a great job of keeping himself relevant even when he shouldn't be.
Is that your opinion?
It's true.
Okay.
I mean, earlier this year, there was like a whole month where it's like there's nothing to talk about. And he would just keep tweeting about that. And it kept people talking to him about how there was nothing for him. He actually was talking about nothing to talk about for weeks.
He's the Woody Allen of YouTube.
That is a talent to keep people engaged with you about how you have nothing to say to them. Jesus fuck. And again, I am not supporting Keemstar the man, because Jesus Christ, that's a lot to unravel. But when it comes to, you know, his job and whether or not he deserves to be paid, motherfucker, somebody's paying him. He deserves to be paid it. If you want to offer him less and see if he'll come work for you, try it.
All right.
But especially the Huffington Post, they only started paying their contributors, most of their contributors, 2 years ago.
Shut up.
No, it's true. Absolutely true.
I didn't know that. That's hilarious.
They used to tell writers who would do stories for them that they were getting paid. I'm not making this up. In exposure.
Yep.
I didn't even know what. I knew it.
Social credits.
Go try to pay your rent with exposure.
That, by the way, that's the that is one of the phrases used is to. Well, I remember when I got my first peer-reviewed publication published in a peer-reviewed journal, and my dad asked me, and I told him like with big beaming pride, right? Like, oh shit, Dad is. And I said, no, you don't understand, Dad. This is a peer-reviewed journal. And like I was explaining to him what that meant. He's like, oh, so fuck, how much did you get paid for that? I'm like, well, nothing. And you try to explain it. You try explaining to an old school guy like my dad how that makes any fucking sense whatsoever. And you start using words like, well, you don't understand. It gets me like exposure and credibility and Well,
I want to address that in this second. Diesel Dave, thank you so much. I was recently told that my job was easy. You're a long haul trucker. Tell him to suck my dick.
I wouldn't want your back pains. I already have my own.
Fuck, man. I used to talk to a lot of the truckers who came in, and they weren't long haul. They just worked for Walmart, you know, local. These guys, man, that's a rough fucking job. But Paul, you know, when it comes to something like a peer review journal, I'll give you that, because especially like if you're in a specialized field, you get several of them in a row and people start recognizing your name within that field. I can see how that can help you in the long run. When you are one of thousands of people who end up on Huffington Post, nobody's going, who's the author? I hope I get to read them again.
You're not wrong when you point that out, actually, because the amount of people like blue check marks and the like up on Twitter, socially moralizing this and that. Like, in their bios over and over again, published at the Huffington Post and the bitch.com. And like, it's always the same. It's always the usual suspects. You know what I mean? And it's like, there you go.
They're not getting that is work. Writing is work. Get paid for it.
Well, the only problem with the academic thing, though, and not in your field so much, Polly, but like in the gender studies field, is that it's a circle jerk. The self-referential references to see article by. See article by. I'm sorry.
You got a super chat, Monkey.
The Batman, thank you. I was told my job was easy, but it was Captain Marvel who said it. Bitch has no game.
True story. To play off what you guys were saying about, maybe this could influence what other people think of you, and Monkey, you're getting exposure, that sort of thing, and what Prospero just said. I would like to point out that this desperate person could use some money. Buy one of my books on Amazon right now.
There you go. Support all these motherfuckers, man. Don't make them work for free, except Polly, because he doesn't have a way for you to get money to him. and Prospero, I don't think has one either.
No.
It's coming. It's coming.
I get it. That's cool. No, but
he's gonna whore himself. I'm not.
You should have heard this last night. The coldest thing ever, and Eve didn't even mean it as cold, and that's what made it cold. You know what I'm talking about here? Like, okay, I'm sitting there, and it's like, she's like, "So what are you doing?" I said, "Oh, I'm just kind of like fucking around in Photoshop, working on these t-shirt graphics." And she goes, "Oh shit, you're actually doing that?" And I said, "Yeah, man, remember I said I was going to do this?" And she said, "Well, yeah, but I didn't think you were actually going to do it." I was like, "Oh my god!" Like, it hurt. It cut a little deep. She's like, "Well, I wasn't even trying." I'm like, I know, that's what hurts. Jesus. It's like, no, I want it all like simultaneously. The storefront for t-shirts be open, and the Streamlabs will be available, and then everybody can not buy and not pay me. Then you see,
gotcha.
Yeah.
Speaking of Eve, I had a lovely dinner with her the other night.
Oh yeah, she was talking about that. She said that you're
yeah, we came
charming.
What?
I'm just stirring shit. No, I just fucking with you.
I can visualize her stabbing you from here.
No, I don't have the energy. She consulted a relative and found a place in Memphis for us to meet up and eat, and it was great.
Real quick, Diesel Dave, thank you. Trust me, you don't want me to shake your hand and actually try to crush it or get kicked by my left leg. No, I don't. I'm crippled. Either one of those things would probably do serious damage to me.
Hey, you want to see some? Well, I don't know. Maybe this was only funny because I was drunk.
Well, let's find out.
Okay. I got some pictures that I was laughing my ass off at last night. And so was Zelthor, but I don't know. Maybe it's because he was just wanting to go along with the drunk guy. Okay, hold on. Share my screen here. You want to see some of the worst barbecue takeout I've ever seen in my life?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, there it is.
No. What is that? What is that shit?
Is that a hot dog?
That's
sausage.
No, that's sausage. Drowning in sauce. Crappy beans. And is that macaroni salad?
That is a macaroni salad in the back left. That's right. On a styrofoam plate, man.
Yeah, except that's macaroni salad drowning in mayonnaise, which is a nasty thing to do to macaroni salad.
Isn't that awful?
That's just nasty.
That looks like a family reunion kind of meal.
That looks like the Fry Festival.
Yeah. Oh no, that's so wrong.
They didn't eat that good there.
You don't do that to sausage.
That is from JB's Barbecue.
And where the fuck is this place so I can never go there?
No, hold on, look. It's Memphis style.
Oh no.
And you'll notice there's only honkies in that picture eating that shit.
No,
Yeah.
those are all Mexicans.
Yeah, you'll notice the
Close
bars
enough.
on the window to tell you what kind of neighborhood that's in.
Well, do you want to know what neighborhood this is in?
What did you do? Stalk them?
No, this is no. Hold on, I got a picture of the inside too.
Oh
Look.
my god!
Oh,
Looks like a jail.
I'm sorry, I
is
don't know
that
why.
a quilt?
This is so
That's
funny to me.
Is that a FEMA tent?
No, but the ceiling looks like a tent.
It probably is.
Absolutely.
It's got that weird ripple like an inflatable building.
No, it's an awning with a wall attached.
I know, but it's gross.
And the best part is that they got the double door. Like this is like one of them steel doors, but they got the other steel doors, so they got like double steel doors, man. One swings in and one swings out.
Our food's so
What's
shitty,
up?
you might want to come in here and kill us.
Oh, fuck.
Where's this located?
It's right off Alondro Drive in Compton, California.
There you go.
I was right, the ghetto.
Diesel Dave, thank you. Says the best barbecue is in Dallas.
Oh, I went-
The closest I've come to Dallas was we swapped flights in Dallas Fort Worth when I was like 10.
There's
Hey, hold
all,
on. You want to see the worst
there's
breakfast
all
burrito
kinds
I've ever
of barbecue, though. Yes, please.
Look at that. Look at that.
What is that?
That is
That's
a breakfast burrito.
No, it isn't.
I see
No,
sausage.
that is a
beans.
cross section of a human kidney after the person has like died and been.
What's the white stuff?
That's egg.
Never
That's
asked me what
egg.
that is.
See, hold on. I had to think about it, and I figured it out. Right? This
Oh,
is
white
It
only.
is. It's
Yeah,
no,
it's-
but that those weird, creepy, orangey yellow blobs are the
That's yolk.
yolk.
Yeah, I'd probably eat that.
It's a tortilla
No,
Eggs
No, it's not.
and sausage
That,
dip. That's
that
it.
is not
That
a
looks like-
breakfast burrito.
That looks like summer sausage rather than breakfast sausage.
That's not how it's
Probably is.
done. That's not how
I'd
any of
try
this
it.
is done.
You put some
want-
cheese
want
on
to
it,
see the
I'd
wor-
try it.
You want to see the worst pulled pork sandwich I've ever seen?
Look at the outside of that burrito, though. That's nasty. That's like a whole wheat burrito.
That's a wheat burrito, yeah.
yeah,
I
it's
think
just
it's
like.
just honestly, I think it's like soaked with grease. That's why it's almost.
That's called flavor, Polly.
Thank you.
No, not
There
like
we go.
that. It isn't. What the fuck is that?
That's a pulled pork sandwich.
Oh, I thought I was looking at Brie Larson.
Zing.
That was me.
No, her nudes
No.
haven't leaked yet.
That,
You really want to
that's
see them though?
Yes.
that's not.
If you drive down the street from, okay, this was from JB's Memphis style barbecue.
Oh yeah, the other that lovely place in Compton.
Well, actually, technically, it's in the city. It's right right outside the Compton city limits, but still along Alondro Drive or Avenue. It's in
The
whatever the city to the west of Compton is. I can't remember. But it's like you could throw a rock from JB's and hit
Shitville.
Shitville. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Um,
Because that's a Shitville sandwich. That's
so
not,
there's JB's, right? But if you go back up
Mm.
the road on Google Maps, you'll find this. So if you go back up and you drive through a main thoroughfare, if using that word very liberally, that runs through the center. Yeah.
Just have a good night, Pookie. Thanks for stopping by. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
The main strip that runs through one of them that runs through Compton is called Rosecrans is the name of the street, right? And along Rosecrans are the most delightfully colorful places and people.
That means sketchy ghetto neighborhood.
yeah.
Yes.
So
So-
what's the traffic like on Guildenstern? Sorry, you said Rosecrans, and I was like,
Now that's a proper liquor store. That's the
Baron liquor store.
Barron liquor store. They're open at 6 a.m. Don't you know?
Jesus.
Well, God bless them.
I bet they're 24 hours
There are
before they got
people-
robbed.
There are people that work night shift and they sleep during the day, and their evening is 6 to 9.
You say that, but that's for day drinkers, and you know it.
I know.
So anyway,
I was trying to
down the
be
street-
nice, Jack.
No, that's
If you
overrated.
go
Okay.
down the street on Google Maps, right, and you're on Rosecrans, and you
Mhm.
take a left, right under the bridge, you will find this delightful scene where
Christ on a crutch. What the hell?
The person has taken a motorhome with a flat tire and they just set up camp. They just
Oh yeah, they live there. That's called RV living.
But they have a parking lot.
Look, they got you got to see like they got like the little umbrella and they got the clothesline
And they have vegetation.
And they are the target audience of everything we just looked at.
The Batman, thank you. Was the liquor store designed by Mike Brady? And Diesel Dave, thank you. Talking about the ghetto, why are you trying to get barbecue in LA? That's just get tacos. Well, I mean, you got to spread that stuff out. I guess share culture.
Oh man, all the way up and down.
There are some Southerners that have trans.
Oh yeah, I mean barbecue's popular all over, and I get it. And Memphis style barbecue is Memphis style barbecue is incredible. I mean that's not it, but
you can't just slap the name blank style and have it be that.
Apparently you can in Compton.
That's a liquor store. How the fuck do you get in?
You parachute.
See, I wasn't kidding. There's the little Google Map thing. It's on Rosecrans Avenue. I love this too. The phone booth that ain't got no phone no more.
Somebody stole that 20 years ago.
Yeah.
And by the way, at the liquor store, they do cash checks and they accept
EBT.
Thank you, Cigar Chopping Penguin. I'm not claiming to be a gourmet chef, but I could do better than this with my fucking eyes closed. Anyone who served this shit should be shot.
Yeah.
Well, where they live, they might be.
Yeah, I mean that.
No, but that sausage swimming in that. Oh, that's nasty. Take that picture away. Take it away. Make
like it's just like it's a store-bought sausage, like in a can of beans, like just smothered in sauce. Like it's just why you do that to yourself. Why would you eat there?
Well, I mean, realistically, the people that are buying that probably have never had really good barbecue.
Maybe.
So they don't know any different. If you've only ever eaten stuff like this, you don't know anything else. So.
Yeah, but I mean, this combo's going for like $7-8. Can you imagine?
But how many places are with actual Memphis barbecue are within reasonable distance of where people in the hood live?
How many people serve ketchup with spaghetti and people don't know that's not spaghetti? That's disgusting.
That is disgusting.
You should be slapped if you do that. But there are people out there, they think that's spaghetti. Like, anyway.
This is hood cuisine. You know, a lot of like super poor people aren't going to know any different because they can't afford to eat at a nice restaurant. Then there isn't one in their area anyway.
Did you say hood cuisine?
Hood.
It sounds like you. Well,
I'm just saying.
Would work because
like looking at that,
it hurts
like that,
to look at it.
Only when you poop.
Looking at that food, and as simple as it is, and as much as you're being charged, you're way better off to go to McDonald's. Way better off.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can get a fresh salad at McDonald's, like a good one. Like it's not
the fucking salad at McDonald's.
I'm just
no, their Southwest chicken salad is awesome.
Yeah, but you don't go to McDonald's for salad. You go there to get.
No, I do because their Southwest chicken salad is that good.
I go there for heart disease.
Well, I get fries when I get the salad. So. Because
I don't understand, and it's going to end up being cheaper like that. Like I said, that combo $70. What you're getting is just so beneath. Like, man, just drive down the street to Burger King or like I said, go to McDonald's. You can get a burger and a salad for like $5. What the hell?
I can put a brisket in the hot pot, the crock pot.
So
and make it,
yeah, but you got to remember, a lot of people don't cook, or they don't know how to cook anymore because they don't have home economics or anything to really teach them, and parents don't really teach kids to cook anymore.
And they're books, and they can't read them.
Well, have you met some of these kids?
I know.
Shocked if they could read.
How do you double up an order so you can make twice as much?
Well, okay, you know what? I'll say this about sausage. Like, it might not look particularly good, but then again, like, sausage doesn't look good on it. Like, when it's made in-house, it doesn't look very good. It doesn't look like consistent. Yeah. Sausage to sausage isn't the same size. So, yeah, it's like it could not look good and be smothered in sauce, but it could be the tastiest thing in the world. Absolutely, it could. But that just looked incredibly
generic.
It just looks store bought. Everything looked uniform, and it's like, so you're not even really making it in house, which isn't really all that hard, to be honest. I mean,
macaroni
This is a
salad
weird
is easy
conversation.
as shit to make. So
I start all kinds of food wars now.
well, you wouldn't let me talk about end game. What was I supposed to do?
Look, I would eat everything
I
you
can
showed
talk
me.
about food. I'll be
I would-
happy.
I would eat
Talk
everything
about
that was showed in those pictures. They're probably named improperly, definitely named improperly, but I'd try them.
Reno saying sausage is an art form. Jesus, Polly. No, I agree. Like, but like art, you're gonna end up with a lot of different looking.
Yeah, like
What?
art, there's a lot of crap.
We ate in a place in Fort Deposit, Alabama. You'll have to look it up on the map. The only reason I knew about it was a lady at the Welcome Center at Alabama, which, by the way, their Welcome Centers, their ladies' rooms have fresh flowers in them.
That's pretty poncy.
I
not
once ate at a place called Fort Deposit, but it was much different, and she was very happy at the end.
Thanks, Jack.
We're back to cock in the mouth.
But
Yeah.
anywho, pulled pork patty melt.
A pulled pork patty melt.
Yes.
Dog bone.
With their special sauce.
Actually, there was a burger joint.
Holy tap dancing Christ, though. This was amazingly good. One of the best road lunches we had, and fried okra to make you cry.
Oh, fried okra's fantastic
This
stuff.
stuff was the best fried okra I have ever put in my mouth, Polly. Shit you not. It tasted like they had just run out in the field and pulled the okra.
What the hell is she? Okra?
It's a pod.
I know
It's-
what it is.
It's a lovely green, little, wonderful, verdant thing that if you
I don't eat anything described as verdant.
have you eaten lettuce?
I've never heard it called verdant. If somebody said, we're going to bring you some verdant lettuce, I'd be like, no, give me the regular kind. Real quick, Diesel Dave. Dry rub with a side of sauce is the only way barbecue should be served. No, I like smothered barbecue, man. And the Batman says, Arya Stark killed Thanos. She to Mary Sue.
You know,
I mean, heard it. You know what I mean?
No main burn.
well, getting back. Yeah.
All right, so much for my trip.
Well, okay, let's get back to the barbecue thing in a second. But somebody says, well, why do I hate Ruffalo so much? He's
a dick.
He's a dick. Like,
He's a
did you,
piece of shit.
the only time, in my opinion, this is all my opinion, that he arguably played Bruce Banner even remotely cool was in the first Avengers film. After that, he played him like he didn't play him the same. He played him like a little coward, like he was constantly full of anxiety. He's a stuttering fool past that point. And in real life, Mark Ruffalo is a fucking douchebag. At least doesn't mind coming across like one. So, yeah.
It makes you
There you
wonder how bad was Ed Norton to work with that they went with Ruffalo instead.
Yeah. Well, a lot of things happen behind the scenes. Who knows? Maybe he was asking for a raise that wasn't like supported by the expected box office. Who knows, right? But
Well, at the time, he was among the biggest known actors at the beginning of Avengers.
right.
That was at like the peak of his career. So he was probably asking a lot of money, and they're like, no, we're not. That doesn't. I've heard two things: that he asked for too much money, and that he was kind of a dick to work with.
Yeah, but I've heard that about him for a long time. Like, he's a dick.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't find that. It was like, yeah, I've heard that repeatedly.
Most actors are dicks, though.
Well, I don't know. I've heard some of them. I don't know. What's his
Oh,
name? Is
dude.
apparently charming as fuck and the nicest guy in the world.
What's
Okay.
his name? What's his name?
I don't know.
Captain Jonathan Archer. What's his name?
Scott Bakula.
Thank you, Scott.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Bakula. Apparently, he's just the nicest fucking guy in the world.
It's a trap. Don't believe it.
This is from MITAM, and I forgot who sent it, but thank you. Damn. I usually like the women over there to have less clothes, but damn. See, that's America right there. That's America.
That's America. Okay.
America.
Look at her. Look at her. She
That's America's ass.
it is.
You shut your mouth.
that I mean, look at it. The titties is just right. I mean, man. And look, she knows how to use them fingers. That's not a fucking banjo. You're thinking of the dude with no teeth.
Okay, so
I mean, meth, whatever. It's all
You got a pretty mouth.
yeah, you got a purred mouth.
Far says, I want those pants, please. I know, right? They make me want to just take them off.
I don't think that's what Far wants, but okay.
I don't know either. I'm just saying, I want to see that girl naked. And
Purely
yes, that
for
is a
research purposes.
exactly. It's for a friend. I realize that I'd like to see a lot of women naked, and I just want to remind you all this because I like vagina and boobies
Monster.
and women butt. Those are the three things that make me want to see women naked.
Hideous heterosexual you.
What about the other two? Says Evil One. Oh, Evil One's one sentiment. They're okay, but that one, man, she speaks to me. I can't even hear her music, but I hear her music. You know what I'm saying? I feel that I can hear that in my soul. Yeah, that's nice. Non-Vitae Rex. I don't know why every time I have to say your name, I get a shooting pain through my ribs. Oh, I almost forgot, Monkey. What the fuck is up with excusing Nether Realms feminist SJW puritanical nonsense? I did not expect that from you, from all people. Not saying you should care, just surprised you don't. No, look, I understand people being, they're like, because, yeah, that's usually shit. I'll be like, why are you doing this? But because I honestly don't care. It doesn't. My argument with the women being naked in video games has always been, it doesn't affect the game. How the artist decides to draw them, I don't give a fuck about that. I want a fun game. And my argument's always been, I don't care what they're wearing. So it would actually be hypocritical for me to be like, well, now I actually care what they're wearing. I don't give a fuck. It doesn't affect the game. Now, if you want to get into story arc things of it or why they decided to do that, sure. I mean, that there's some arguments that can be made there. But for me, it's about game. I don't give a fuck how they're dressed. And if it's because some woman got in there and was like, I want to see less titties. Okay, she wants to see less titties. They're making the game. They're making the game. And the other thing I've always said is, if you don't like the game, make your own.
I'm a modder. Change the game the way you want.
Yeah, I anytime SJWs are like, I don't like this game because it has such and such in it. My answer is go make your own fucking game. So that's my my answer for this. I get why people are upset. I get it, absolutely. I just don't think it's as big a deal as people have made it. Diesel Dave, thank you. Quit saying monster. That's my dog's name. Whoops, sorry. And he's here. Oh, sorry. Hey, Monster, how you doing today?
Who's a good boy?
Diesel Dave's going to find you and kick your ass.
Good boy.
Who's the good boy?
Who wants a milk bone?
You can't tell us your dog's there and not expect us to talk to him.
I mean, look who you're talking to. I mean, we have no shame.
Look, I'm not even a dog person, but if one comes up to me, like, how you doing, little guy? Because they're cute. They're dogs, man. I think MK11 used feminism as a smokescreen for microtransactions. Yeah, to me, the microtransactions that they've introduced with this is just so much worse. So much worse. Where, look, you can get all the best stuff in the game, but it's going to take you 48 years. Or you can give us money and we'll let you have it now. I have no problem with the grind and letting people get stuff or paying for some stuff for free. Like in a game like this, if it's not an MMO, it's not a competitive game, I have no problem with that. In a competitive game, the only thing you should be selling is beyond the game or DLC kind of things, is cosmetic crap. That's my view. You shouldn't be able to pay to win. I hate that crap. Yeah. But again, their company, and I think they made a huge mistake with the microtransactions, much more than covering up some titties. Anyhow, and by the way, the microtransactions, that ain't because of SJWs, man. That's the corporate overlords. Jesus fuck. Somebody talk.
Okay.
Talk.
So Dax,
Oh,
how you been?
Good.
Thanks for filling in.
So you really enjoyed your trip, though? You had a good time?
Wait,
Had a-
you
had
filled
a-
in Prospero?
Well, we were not supposed to talk about it. There was an NDA I signed.
Thank you, Diesel Dave. He's an 85-pound pit. I'm usually the only one that finds him cute. Look, man, he's a puppy. You gotta love the puppy. Even ugly puppies are cute. And I know he's a dog, but still.
Puppy heads are puppy heads. So, yes, I had a good time, Pax. Thank you.
I'm supposed to ask you, Prospero, about one of his awesome sound clips from one of my streams. Hey, Camel says. I honestly don't know what it means, but since it bothered you, what is it?
Ask Kate Camel.
Tell me.
No, not doing it.
Batman says, wait, what has Dax been filling in?
Oh.
The insinuation we were going with, Batman, was vagina. Diesel Dave says he's 15 years old. Holy crap. Yeah, give that big old sweet boy a hug. Give him a milk bone.
I saw a 16-year-old Pity this morning. Guy got on the elevator in the last of the hotels we were in.
Fuck.
Thank you, Christ. And people were like, kind of like, he's a Pity mix of some kind. He was like, look, he's 16 and he loves everybody. And I'd already seen him out in the parking lot. He's a sweet dog. But, oh, by the way, if you want a scenic drive east of the Mississippi that isn't going to cost you a fortune, drive from Knoxville, Tennessee to Asheville, North Carolina on I-40. It is incredibly beautiful. You're coming
back. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
You're coming through the Appalachians down into the, because Asheville is kind of where the Blue Ridge Mountains meet the Appalachians. And for East Coast mountains, and I know everybody in the West is going, mountains, but it is one of the most beautiful, lovely lots of S-curve roads. So if you like to drive S-curves, it's gorgeous.
We've gotten a few questions about Game of Thrones. I don't know if anybody here's seen the recent season.
Nope.
I don't particularly watch it Die Hard style, but I mean, I know of.
Yeah, so any questions you have about it other than the Mary Sue thing that went on today, I have no fucking idea. And it's not that I don't like Game of Thrones. I've explained this. I loved Game of Thrones, but they just put me off it because they were taking so long between seasons. Lazy fucks. It's not like it was a movie. Don't sit there and play the same goddamn things for a fucking year when it's 8 fuck you, lazy bitches. Anyhow, looks like we're gonna have another Confederate flag debate. Wonderful. New Jersey is removed. I think it was Kentucky's flag because from their little area that has all 50 states, they decide, well, we're gonna take that one down because it has the part of the Confederate flag in it. So get ready for that, guys. That'll be fun. We haven't done that enough in the last 5 years.
So much tolerance.
You need to look up the ruling that the judge made in Charlottesville today regarding the Lee statue.
Oh, I'll check it out. I know Trump talked about something with Lee, and it made one of it actually.
Well, this judge actually said these are military monuments.
It's true.
And it with Lee, with Stonewall Jackson, and they are not. You cannot. He was actually being an absolute strict constructionist on the argument. He was like, you don't have to care about the purpose of why they were put up or the motivations of the individuals that may have erected these statues. these statues are monuments of military figures. Therefore, they're separate from, in other words, he was like, History v. Fields, and said that he would not entertain any argument brought before him.
Yeah, the CNN article's right here, and it says that they can still be removed. It just has to be the state removing it, not the city.
Yeah, except they're all protected by the state.
Well, that'll change. Watch.
Well,
give it a year. I mean, I know it's Virginia. I lived in Virginia. They love their Southern heritage there. They love their Confederate heritage, guys.
Well, I live in Virginia, and right now, the control of the state house is not in the hands of the people that want to remove them.
But Virginia
that will change.
Yeah, Virginia is one of those states that bounces between red and blue, guys.
When we lived there, blue and gray.
No, it's worse than that now, Monkey. It's purple blue.
Yeah, so
Northern Virginia has tipped the entire state blue.
They'll get to stay up for now. I mentioned when we were talking about art, I don't care if they're removed, if they're being removed for some valid reason, not just because walking by Stonewall Jackson, it hurts me in my face.
Well, Stonewall Jackson was an abolitionist, so that's a bit of a problem with your fifis.
Well, sorry, Lee, or who else did they have?
Lee was also he married into an abolitionist family.
Well, Lee believed in getting rid of slavery. He just thought that it should be worked out. He actually believed that religion would help get rid of it.
Yeah,
and he went to war because that's where the country headed.
Well, he went to war because, remember Lincoln offered him the command of the Army of the Potomac. And Lee turned it down because he was a native Virginian. And
he was not in favor of the war at all.
No.
Anyhow, oh, God. Oh, fuck me. I like money as is so far removed from drama and shit. It is. Oh, you meant monkey. I'm sorry. I sometimes call myself monkey or money. I do. When it's just me and Scribe, and
but you don't get the chicks for free. That's the problem.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Well, are you now saying you're getting the money for nothing?
I work for the money. I'm a beautiful man with charm. No, a beautiful man with charm, man. Yeah, you just walk in and be like, "Hey, baby."
Jordan's gonna Photoshop your head on a stripper pole now.
That's all right. That's where I belong, man. I'd be the best cripple stripper you ever seen. Dumpstertron, thank you so much. Critical theory is the cause, and it is cancer. Remind me of critical theory. I know I've looked it up many times. Polly is in critical theory. That postmodernist.
Yeah, pretty much
manure.
It's the only theory is to criticize it. It's it was explained to me that a critical theory as an analogy is like taking apart an engine and pointing out what all of the parts do and then walking away and leaving it on the floor as if you've done something.
Except what you do is you scatter them in random order, and you cannot reassemble them afterwards.
No, it's called a progressive stack.
Part of the sad thing with critical theory, from how I understand it,
I remember reading this shit before. Okay, keep going. Sorry.
There's also something the matter with those constructed pieces, Polly. They're either representing the patriarchy, or that's how it's evolved.
Well, that's the problem that most academics that are critical of, like, that don't accept critical theory, is that it makes epistemological claims while denying that there's an ontology to anything.
Okay, could you say that in English for the rest of the world?
That was English.
No, because most people don't speak ontologically, nor do they speak of epistemology.
Epistemology
you're giving
is a
me
theory
a pain in my epistemology.
Dumb it down.
Epistemology is a theory of knowledge. How do you know what you know?
Yeah,
Ontology is a
and
theory of
it is
being. What
being-
is it, the thing that you're referring to?
You're going to get into heuristics next, and Monkey is going to shoot you if he ever meets you.
Fuck, I'll just change the subject in the middle.
Monkey's going to shoot me. Whoa. Shit.
The Batman, thank you.
I didn't say with what.
Hang on. Shh. Remember, guys. Shh, let it happen. Isn't a progressive stack a pile of SJW flapjacks? God damn it. You made me interrupt them for that.
Yeah, it's a Jenga game.
That's flapjacks are a construct of the patriarchy, so we don't use those. They are called flap persons.
That's right. Thank you, Batman. They're called bitch get in there, make me breakfast.
I like to culturally appropriate and say that the progressive stack is a Jenga game. Because I am culturally appropriating.
Oh.
Now I want some flapjacks.
Have you taken your Motrin?
Yep.
What's in Motrin? It's
it's
neither acetaminophen nor ibuprofen, right? It's its own thing.
No, it is ibuprofen.
It's
Yeah,
ibuprofen.
it's like higher dose ibuprofen.
It's an NSAID.
Okay. Didn't realize. I thought it was its own thing.
No, it's just a
It's the trade name.
proprietary NSAID.
Okay.
Fuck.
Batman said there's only two genders, male and sandwich maker. I agree.
Don't ask me for a sandwich, Batman.
Diesel Dave posted a picture in my Twitter of him and his pups.
Aw.
The one you can't see the one on the left all the way. He looks cute, but the one on the right, did you want to hug the little boy?
Ooh.
He reminds me. We had a dog. The last dog we had, his name was Caesar.
Oh.
He was his dad was a full-blooded German Shepherd, and his mom was a full-blooded Saint Bernard.
Oh my God.
And yeah, he came out looking like a yellow lab on steroids.
I was gonna say a goofy hook rug.
Well, the babies came out in two forms. The ones that look like him, these look like they should be fucking German dogs that were like killing people for fun. But they were very loyal. He was so loyal to the family and very protective. And the other ones came out. You ever seen those puffy things that rich women wear? They put their hands in when it's cold.
A muff.
A muff, yeah. When it's cold, women put their hands in their muff.
No, they are called.
Just let it happen.
Oh, fuck's sake!
Yeah, they came out looking like a muff. They didn't look like anything. It was just this big hairball.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, he was gorgeous, man. He had mostly the German Shepherd face. He had just this giant head and so loyal to the family. When he was only about half grown, the guy came to check the gas meter when me and him happened to be outside, and he starts walking up. I said, "Don't." And what? He goes, "What? He's so cute. He won't bite me." I'm like, "Do not come near this dog." And Caesar's sitting next to me, just calm as can be. And as soon as that motherfucker put his foot on my porch, that dog lost his shit.
Mm-hmm.
This dog, we had to take him to the vet, and he didn't like other people. He did not like people out that he didn't see on a daily basis. So we put a muzzle on it, and the motherfucker broke it.
Wow.
I like, Doc, I'll just hold his head. You do what you need to do.
Yeah.
Because yeah, he was a badass, man. But he was also dumb as fuck, man. He kept running away, and I'm fairly certain he got shot because he was big and brown, and it was deer season. Somebody had him as venison.
Wow.
Bless his heart.
Oh, he was beautiful though, man. And well, he had this puffy tail that was white underneath and stuck up. I'm like, oh, God damn it. And he broke chains. I mean, he was just fucking huge ass dog. That's how dogs should be. I don't like little dogs. I want to kick little dogs. Is that wrong to say?
You don't want to do that to dachshunds because they are fierce as fuck.
No, look, I want to plant one right on their chest and see how far I can make them go. Because they're not dogs. They're just ugly cats.
Dachshunds are badger dogs.
They are ugly cats is what they are.
Talk to Scab about dachshunds sometime. He has a couple, and they're
not dogs. They're ugly cats.
They are go to ground badger hunters.
A beaver fucked a cat, and that's what came out.
Have you met a badger?
A beaver fucked a cat, and it came a Datsun. And plus, they don't
Not
even sell
Datsun. It's not a goddamn Japanese car.
It might as well be because they don't spell it like anything. Like, how do you spell Datsun?
Dachshund.
DAQBLXMIP.
DACH.
If a dachshund drives a dachshund, how does that work out?
Dachshund.
You probably shouldn't say you want to kick dogs on YouTube. No, I shouldn't say that you should kick dogs, and I shouldn't say I have kicked dogs, which, by the way, I've never kicked a dog. I did punch one once, but he was trying to bite me.
I need one dead in the chest. It was a German police dog, not a German Shepherd, a police dog. You know, the blonder fur.
Mm-hmm.
That son of a bitch. I was walking home from school. I was about 12. This thing ran straight out of its front door because the assholes who owned it didn't control it. They ended up having to put it down because it bit a neighbor kid.
Wait. Peter says animal cruelty makes me unhappy. Don't worry, they're not animals, man. They're demons. They're little demon creatures that are here to ruin the world. If you get a dog, get a big ass dog. Get something like a German Shepherd. That's a dog. You get something that if the world goes to shit, if the zombie apocalypse comes, he's gonna be your friend and your companion and keep you safe. What the fuck is a Chihuahua gonna do in the zombie apocalypse? He gonna become food.
There's things in between those, though. You know.
No,
because like a beagle is the greatest dog.
Oh, don't
ever.
Look, Snoopy lover.
if you want to hunt that food that you want to eat, you want a beagle.
They're smart as hell. They got super strong sense of smell. They're loyal as fuck. They're adorable with them flopsy ears. What
are bassets.
Yeah.
Diesel Dave says Dashuns are assholes. By the way, that's how it's spelled, and I know what I just did there. He spelled it right, but Dashuns are assholes. You're right. They're little fuck little dogs.
Hey,
the only little dog that's okay was Snoopy. I will give you that, Polly.
What about his brother Spike?
Let me ask you a question. Why was Snoopy drawn as like black and white? Are there beagles that actually
It's
are colored?
because the cartoon was originally done in black and white. For Christ's sake, it was.
Well, there's no reason to grit your teeth over it.
Peter says, no, Eric.
It was a comic strip.
Polly, do an image search. There are black and white beagles.
Are there? Cool. Let me see.
Milkman says a Chihuahua isn't a dog, it's a meal. Ask the Mexicans, they'll tell you.
Oh, practice.
God, yo quiero Taco Bell.
Yeah, that's what's in a fajita, man. Steven says Spike was gross to me. Spike might as well be Scrappy Doo. Diesel Dave, thank you. Little dogs are useless. Thank you. I've never liked
not.
Hang on a second. Little dogs suck.
I will fight you, Diesel Dave.
I understand.
But he owns a big dog.
I've never owned a small dog, but I will fight you on that shit.
It's not really even a dog. It's a cat.
Go to ground dogs are incredibly important. Terriers, rat terriers.
Rat terriers. They just told you it ain't even a dog. It's a rat.
No.
Dumpstertron, thank you.
Oh,
Jesus fuck. How do you say that? Alsatians. Alsatians are evil. I'll take your word for it. I don't know what the fuck that is.
Alsatian is a German. Is what we.
It's a German Shepherd.
It's the German police dog, though. It tends to be the blonder version.
Man, don't you guys ever read nothing? It's Alsace, the Alsatian region. It's between France and Germany.
Oh God, Alsace-Lorraine, please.
Super chat.
Thank you. Cigar chomping penguin says my sister has a beagle. That thing is dumber than a bag of hammers. Don't tell me they're smart. See, look, Polly just likes Snoopy because of the picture that was drawn with Snoopy by his feet.
That's not true.
I'm telling the story. No, go ahead.
Polly likes otters.
I'm fucked up. I'm so sorry, guys. I think I might have taken too much of my one medicine because I didn't take enough of the other.
Oh my God. Look at how adorable these black and white beagles are. This is painful to look at. Look how they're so adorable.
Diesel Dave says a rat terrier isn't a small dog. Thank you for the donation. I think what she was objecting to is me calling it a rat.
Oh, look, he's cute. The puppy dog eyes. He says,
oh, he is cute. I'd still
Oh.
fantasize about kicking him though.
Look, he's just sitting on the lawn, chewing his little stick, mind his own business.
Seriously,
Oh.
in the chat, you get two options. If you had to have a dog, or you get to have a dog, whichever applies, would you take 1 for small dog, 2 for a big dog?
What about the medium dogs? Like the
There ain't no
beagles
such
here?
thing. Stop it.
4 if Batman is dead to all of us.
Okay, let me see that picture again, Polly.
Oh.
That's a baby though. I need to see a grown one. I see a
right.
grown one to tell you which category. You know what? That's a grown one. That's a little dog.
I'm trying to find one of a reasonable size here.
Real quick, Batman says, "Make me a sandwich, Prospero." Thank you so much. And Dumpster Charles said, "Too many disco biscuits, monkey." No, too much gabapentin. I think I took it right though, but I'm getting really loopy. No, but they're cute. I'm not saying they're not cute. I like big dogs.
See, he's a pretty big dog. Yeah,
I love labs. Labs.
He's
are
on
my
the
favorite.
border. Labs are nice. They're a nice big size. We had a black lab that my brother used to wrestle with in the backyard, and he would get bruised the fuck up. And my mom was always worried that the school would call CPS on her because it looked like my mom had beat him. And by the way, this is my younger brother, so he didn't even get in trouble. Like I've told you guys, I got spanked daily. I think my brother got spanked twice in his whole life because he was the miracle baby. When he was born, he wasn't breathing. And there was a doctor who actually stayed there and did CPR on my little brother for half an hour.
Well, God love that doc.
Yeah. He a lot of love in my family for that doc. But because of all of this, he was always sheltered. So it's not like he ever had a bruise in his life from my mother. But yeah, this dog fucked him up. Thank you, Diesel Dave. Chihuahuas were only good in packs 100.
Packs of 100.
In packs of 100. Gotcha. Yeah, send those to Venezuela so they can eat for a little bit. Zombie Teddy says 1 and 2 dogs are the best. Cats are useless. How dare you, sir? Cats give you love without giving you love.
Cats are not slaves like dogs are.
Cats are the strippers of the animal world, man.
Exactly.
That's fact, man. Mighty Balzac, thank you. I like big mutts, and I do like a mutt, I do, but my favorite dog is a German Shepherd. They're just so beautiful.
German Shepherds are great. So are Labs, actually. I like both.
Yeah,
those kind of dogs.
Very loyal dogs. Man.
Great Pyrenees are absolutely beautiful. If you've never seen one, it looks like a golden retriever on steroids, but white.
Look, I know what a Great Pyrenees look like, and they're not a dog.
No, it's a small horse.
Diesel Dave, hang on a second. Diesel Dave, thank you. Look up TE Fistula. That sounds like a porn. Go ahead. I'm sorry, Prospero.
No, that did. Dax and I were just talking about the Great Pyrenees.
Mm-hmm.
No, I always interrupt for super chat. Sorry, sweetie.
Dude, money.
No, it's to appreciate them. They don't have to do that.
People. Like I said, people are spending their money to say something to you.
James Colley says cats are the Republicans of the domesticated animals. No, they're not. No. They are the strippers. They have they desperately need your love, but pretend they don't want it. They have daddy issues. They're born with them. Non-Vitae Rex, thank you. Look at them big old titties. Oh, look at the cute little puppy. Only on Monkey in the Morning. Look, man.
Oh, puppy.
This is one of the shows I really enjoy because one, we are all over the fucking place, which I've told you I like. We've covered barely any politics. It's a fun time, and that's what I like about this show.
Hey, Polly, if little black and white beagles are your spirit animal, why are you an otter?
It's an excellent question.
I don't know. Ask Far. She's the one who identified me as an otter, and I just went with it because they're fun and mischievous, and they're the scamps of the animal kingdom, and that's me.
And they lay on their back and do cute things with their.
And they enjoy seafood, which I enjoy.
Okay.
They've got a mustache. I've got a beard, so it includes a mustache.
Margot Robbie has great pair of knees. Thank you so much. Pair of knees.
Mm-hmm.
The Batman. Thank you so much. Margot Robbie, man. I wish she had an ass. I really do. Because then
Does she not have an ass?
No.
No.
Even in the shots where they're trying to make her look like an ass, you can see she doesn't. She's still. I mean, any woman can look good in tiny little shorts because it's like, ooh, the badge is right there. So those shorts are designed to make you think, ooh, it's right there. I could touch it. Oh, you can't touch it. That's illegal. Ask first. But you know what I'm saying. Don't touch it without permission.
Ask first.
The ranting monkey is here to give you life advice. Diesel Dave, thank you. I have a scar that runs from the left front of my ribs to my right shoulder blade. Thank you for the donation, but where I'm curious because I don't know where that came from.
He was a member of the Jets.
That might have to do with the TE fistula.
Oh, okay. So I'll have to look that up. But how did that happen, man? You don't have to. You don't have to super chat. Just put. How the fuck did that happen, man?
Sounds like a surgery scar.
Oh, okay. Did somebody ask it? Let's see. TE. I'm still gonna look that up because I forgot to. Fist. No, it's not the right way. That's not how you fist. What is that? Oh, that's a medical condition. Okay. Oh, and did you have to have a surgery, and that's what did it for you, man? Yeah, my girlfriend in high school, the one that introduced me to my wife, her dad had to have he had quadruple bypass surgery. So he had a scar that ran from his knee all the way up to his neck. It was horrible, but saved her dad. So I guess I mean, look,
yeah, they do a lot of that shit without so much invasive surgery now.
If they told me, look, you're either going to die or we're going to put a giant scar across your whole body, I'd be like, well, I guess I'm going to be scarred.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not, chicks dig scars, man. It has to be the right kind of scar. It can't be like a track line, guys. I mean, it can be for some of them. If you're going to date Angelina Jolie, that might be a plus, but that's called a callback, y'all. All right, chat. I'm out. See you, Liz. Margot Robbie is the opposite of the Christchurch shooter as far as exports go. I don't even know what that means.
I'm a little confused on one. I think I'm supposed to be turned on, but I don't get it.
So she brings Muslims back to life?
Or she makes you believe in Jesus.
Oh, that could do it. I mean, Diesel Dave says, I wasn't supposed to live past 9 months. Oh, damn. Well, I'm glad you did. And I bet your parents are too. Yeah, we had to hear that damn story about my brother all the time. He's fine. They actually thought he was going to be slow because of it and everything, and he wasn't. He was perfectly fine. The only thing that he did have problems with was his ears his whole life. Ear infections constantly and tubes and all that shit until he was like 13 or some shit. But yeah, they protected him like he was the bubble boy. Like, why am I getting my ass beat? He did the same thing.
He's Irish too.
Oh man, yeah, he got away with so much because he was a miracle child. And yeah, I'm not saying there's some resentment there, but there might be some resentment there. Are you fucking kidding me? He's fine now, Ma.
Why couldn't I come out dead?
Jesus.
Well, I came out like this, so I can't complain, but I'm beautiful. Anyhow, we should take a look at our hashtag other than to see hot women, although I don't mind that. Diesel Dave, 7 cases worldwide in 1977. Jesus fuck. I don't know whether to call you lucky or cursed, man. Probably both. And again, I'm glad you survived. That's awesome. See, that's the kind of thing for all the shit. I do think modern medicine that there's a lot of areas to improve. But something like that happened in a third world country. We never meet Dave.
No, we would
just
not.
Throwing that out there.
Yeah.
Shit, most second world countries you went.
True, yeah.
And in a large portion of our country in 1977, you wouldn't.
Cigar Chomping Penguin says, I was a miracle child too. I got away with exactly nothing. Well, I wish you could have told my mom that, because she let that little fucker get away with everything. Thank you, Caterpillar Insurance, says Diesel Dave. Yeah, that's awesome. Anyway, so over on the hashtag, the fuck is this? Please say, oh, excuse me. Police say man with no hands and no legs is armed and on the run. I have a feeling that's a joke headline. Anyway, oh, that was going off again. That's not a story. It's a screenshot. So, Shiogorath, thank you. Give monkey money. Don't be Jewish. That'll get you shot in this country now. You know, there has been kind of a push against Jews. Did you guys hear about the guy they stopped in Southern California? I forget where exactly it was. No. I did check it. Thank you so much, Shio. The FBI and the sheriff there, they stopped this guy who was planning to bomb a white supremacist rally. Now, I don't know what the rally was. I don't know if it's actually white supremacist, but that's how it's been described. But then he said he wanted to do it as a retaliation for Christchurch, the shooting of the Muslims in Christchurch, and other killings of Muslims around the world. He was very unspecific about that.
Streamlabs monkey.
Oh, thank you so much, Diesel Dave. 13 surgeons, 24 hours. Fuck.
Wow.
Yeah, that one expensive, and damn, yeah, that's luck. That's what that is, Diesel Dave. And I'm glad you were did that happen for you, because we like the world with you in it. Oh, but anyway, the guy, he
monkey.
I did Streamlabs.
No, that was a super chat.
But I did my Streamlabs one.
From Shio?
Yeah.
Am I stupid? Am I being stupid?
The one we said, give me money, don't be Jewish.
Oh, that was him?
Yeah.
I didn't hear the name. Oh.
No. But you're right. Make sure you ride my ass, because you know me. Oh, but anyway, he also had plans to blow up synagogues and certain government officials.
Certain?
Yeah, they did. They weren't very specific on that.
Of course they weren't.
But this motherfucker bought what he thought were pressure cooker bombs from the FBI.
Yay.
Nice.
So he's going away for a while. But yeah, I mean, targeting the Jews again. Like, everybody's targeting them now. Like, they can't catch a break. And you had the New York Times cartoon Thursday, and then they had another one that is vaguely anti-Semitic that they ran on Saturday.
Not to mention Ilhan Omar just talking.
Yes, I mean, the Jews are, I mean, if I were them, I might be getting nervous. Holy crap, Evil, that chick is hot. The one in the red, man, she got them eyes. I said eyes, and now hopefully you guys will do that, because, yeah, man, there's nothing better than a woman with beautiful eyes. Turn her head to look back at you as you're doing your thing behind her. I'm just telling you. Or her looking up. Oh, man, y'all know what I'm talking about.
Yep.
I was looking for actual news. You got me distracted with naked women, or mostly naked women. I'm okay with it. Oh, this is the article, says Shio. That's a real article, apparently. Army veteran who, oh no, this is from the shooter. Yeah, Army veteran who converted to Islam, arrested for plotting terror attacks to avenge New Zealand shootings. The only problem with that is there is no way that within 2 weeks, because when was the Christchurch shooting? That was only a month ago now. When was that? The end of March?
About 3 weeks, 4 at most.
We are not that far away from it. I mean, I think the New Zealand thing he's just using as a cover for being a fucked up douchebag. Because there's no way he planned and ended up in touch with the FBI to buy these bombs that fast. Come on.
Well, unless he's really stupid.
Well, yeah. Looking up on Google, where do I buy pressure cooker bombs.
No, it was March 15th, actually.
Yeah, so we're a month and a half away. No, 6. No, suck my dick. This guy's been plotting this for a while, and he just got caught. And when he did, he's like, "I go to Christchurch." There was some stuff,
or they had people on a watch list, and they began setting lures.
No, there was stuff on his Facebook page or his Twitter. Fuck me, where he commented about certain events, and he did specifically comment about Christchurch. But to set up a meeting and like that, it's like really fast. I think that's more of a cover that he's just a douchebag who wanted to kill people. Or I'm just throwing this out there. A Muslim, a bomb, is it really that big of a stretch? Come on.
Yeah.
Just kidding. Just kidding, Muslims.
Ramadan Bombathon.
Ah, man.
In Sri Lanka, it's like, come on.
Fishermen in Norway were astonished last week when they spotted a beluga whale wearing a harness complete with mounts for a camera.
Oh, shit. I forgot to ask. Did you guys sing Happy Birthday to Far?
No. It's Far's birthday?
It was Far's birthday yesterday, I think.
If somebody mentioned it on Lords of the Night, I didn't see it, and I haven't seen it in here, but
we should retroactively sing Happy Birthday.
Oh,
well, it was kind of tomorrow.
It don't matter.
Which is yesterday.
Gonna sing to Far.
Yay! Let's do that.
Far, sweetheart, you loved around here. I hope you know you loved around here. And because of that and the fact that we do this when people have birthdays, we're going to do this for you. Peter says, I mentioned it before. Dude, I try to pay attention to everything, but I miss stuff. And that's when you have to really get my attention. Just keep yelling it over and over. But Far, I apologize for missing this earlier, but this one's for you. And a 1 and a 2. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday
to you.
To you.
Shabbat, shabbat.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday
to you.
To you.
Shabbat, shabbat.
Happy
birthday.
Dear Far.
Dear Far.
Far's birthday.
Shabbat, shabbat.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
To you.
To you.
Shabbat, shabbat.
Happy
birthday, Far.
I hope you had man, I hope it was wonderful. I like birthdays, man. Birthdays are great.
I'm pretty sure they celebrate birthdays in Australia. I think that's a
Art
thing.
says this is why my birthday should be a 2-day event. Yeah, sweetie, I am so sorry I missed that earlier. Peter said he mentioned it. I am so sorry. Sure, I'm sorry. I muted it so I could yawn, and halfway through the yawn, I unmuted it. Milkman Dan's birthday is today, monkey. Milkman Dan, it's your birthday, and I'm gonna sing to you. It's not this song, but you get this one too. Milkman Dan, this one's for you. And a 1 and a 2. Happy
birthday
to you.
To you.
Shabbat, shabbat.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday
to you.
to you.
Shabbat, shabbat.
Happy
Happy
birthday.
Birthday.
Dear Milkman Dan.
Dan's birthday.
Shabbat, shabbat.
Happy birthday.
To
To
you.
you.
To Dan.
Shabbat, shabbat.
Happy birthday, Dan. I hope you have a great one. I really do.
Are you really my dad?
That's what his mom keeps telling him. You better be right.
No, my brother tells me I'm the milkman baby, and I'm just curious.
Ask him if he has red hair.
Next time I'm going to flip it up and do like a Scatman style for the shubabs. Skibbity bop dap, doobity shabap. You know, like the whole thing, yeah.
Nobody was here the other day, so I'd do it by myself and do the Shabbat Shabbats.
Oh.
I don't remember what day that was. Jack eventually showed up.
Yeah, sorry.
No, dude, again, you are not obligated to be here. I'm just mentioning. And it's kind of weird to do the shabops yourself. I almost forgot. Thank you all. That was beautiful. And Jack, yes, come here, son.
Mom says you owe a lot of money.
Monkey's a one-man orchestra. Look, I like to sing. I'm not very good at it, but I love doing it. And I'm sure I've mentioned this before. It's this thing of we humans, man. We're weird. You have people. Who was it? Robert Fulghum, the guy who wrote Everything I Need to Know I Learned in Kindergarten.
Mm-hmm.
It was in one of his other books. He was talking about how he would go to different schools. He'd go to elementary schools and he'd ask the kids in like kindergarten, who here can sing? And they'd all raise their hand. And then, you get to high school and like, who here can sing? And like maybe one person. It's like, it's weird. I mean, we kind of beat it out of people because it's you can only sing if you sing well.
Oh,
I don't sing well, but I can sing my ass off. I love it. It's fun and it's cathartic. Plus, what else the fuck am I going to do with all these lyrics in my head?
Mm-hmm.
Does Monkey sing on or off key? Yes. Polly,
it's not so much the key; it's the absolute devoid of anything approaching a shadow of a sliver of rhythm. That's the
look, when we first started doing this, I sang badly on purpose.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And I still always do, guys. You've never heard me sing normal. Well, you might have, but you've never heard me sing Happy Birthday in a normal key, normal tone. I want it to be fun. But yeah, that's something I just decided early on. Scribe will do it now and then with like a real song.
Mm-hmm.
And I tend not to sing in those because I don't want to fuck him up doing a nice thing. But yeah, I like to have fun. The kind of stuff that would embarrass somebody if you were in a restaurant singing to them. Like, oh God, please stop. Like, no. Stand up here with my head held high and sing like a jackass. I also dance when I shouldn't. Because I got white boy dance. That's not when I was in high school, I actually could. I had some rhythm. Yeah, we had some nice dirty. We actually my group of friends, we'd meet at the one girl's house because her parents were never there. And we didn't drink, we didn't smoke. We just dance and get a little closer than we probably should have.
Dude, did you live in that town from Footloose?
No. There were, look, if we wanted to get high, there was plenty of drugs around. If we wanted to drink, we could have got it from anywhere. But yeah, we were just clean kids. I mean, sex was our thing. We were the sex people.
I mean, the dancing in private. Like, oh, we had to get together and dance.
But we that was to rub our genitals together.
Oh, fair enough.
Get together and dance. And for some reason, I pictured Jack doing jazz hands when he said that.
I totally did jazz hands right when I said that.
Let me help y'all out here. Learn to dance at least a little bit. Dancing with a woman is a panty dropper. But Diesel Dave says, my next birthday, I want you to do your best. I can't, Dave. It's against my birthday singing religion.
Quaaludes are also a panty dropper, just for the record.
They ask Bill Cosby. I've never done coke. I'm not saying people are bad who do, but anything that's coke, man, any of those drugs that you got to take like that, if so anybody can fuck with it and then you're dead. Nah, I'm good. Monkey singing badly is like crossing your eyes. After a while, it just stays bad. Look, it's just, I'd like to have fun. I like to have fun. I will stand by Monkey's answer. Thank you, Far, because I was right. And I really do love to sing. You'll often find me wandering around the house with no music on, just singing. I laugh at Satsu's parts. I love Satsu's parts. Satsu's parts of our birthday songs and Lords of the Night are some of the best. Every once in a while, he'll get me too, and you'll hear me laugh as I go into the next verse, stanza, whatever the fuck it is. The next part of the song. Oh God. How long have I been going? Somebody help me out here.
It says 2 hours, but it's 2 hours and some change.
Okay. The only drug I've never done is crack, but I've done everything else. You should get that on a t-shirt. Done everything but crack. What's the next song you'll sing? I don't know. Whatever comes into my head. If you guys watch the what are they called? Game streams. Oh, holy shit. Thank you so much, Milkman Dan. I've had a good birthday so far. I'm wasted as fuck, but no birthday song till now. I can't see family today, so it means a lot. Thanks, gang. Oh man.
Oh, happy birthday.
He thinks we're a gang.
We are a gang.
I don't want to fight the Crips.
Because they always get shot first.
Prosper's leader.
The Little Rascals gang.
Oh, there you go.
When we're a jet.
Yeah.
The Jets.
I get to be the little black kid.
Which
Fuck,
one?
I forgot his name.
Buckwheat?
Buckwheat, thank
Oh, the
you.
other
God damn.
Buckwheat ding.
Eddie Murphy's Buckwheat was awesome.
Oh, God.
Oh, Tay.
Doing the white power symbol? Yeah, really great.
Why are wandering around my house? Much singing in my house, monkey? I'm not sure what you were saying there, Circus.
Huh. That's some good English right there.
I was telling a story before that, and his generosity just broke my brain. So whatever it was, you don't get to hear it. Sorry, guys. I've got a couple of friends coming around soon. It's not as bad as it sounds. That actually sounds like a circle jerk. Just letting you know.
No, that he's having an orgy. He's just not saying they're all chicks. He's the one that's being jealous.
Look, man, lock that shit down.
Take pictures.
Monkey song going down the stairs. I came in. Oh, what I was telling you guys, you should be watching the game streams because I sing a lot over there. Satsu often yells at me to stop. I have a shit song that I sing. There are no designated lyrics to it. Kevin Dugan, thank you. Wrestle. Pizza. Birthday orgy. As long as it's not more than one dude. You should never have more than one dude in any kind of multi-partners.
No, there's rules to orgies. 4 chicks for every dude.
Nah, see.
That way, no accidental cross-contamination.
I read these stories in Christian Science Monitor about these orgies that and I don't know if I could be, cool with just other dicks slinging around. I'd be like,
well, that's why you have the buffer rule of 4 chicks for every guy, because the girls can entertain each other until you get to them next, but then you're not accidentally running the crossing the streams potential.
I don't want accidental spillage, like he shoots across the room.
No.
Oh, my eye.
There's etiquette for that. I mean, that you don't want to mess up the furniture. It's what kind of heathen are you? Are you banging in a warehouse? No,
that's
why they make Frito scoops.
Not everybody knows the rules when you start.
Icky cookie.
If you're not going over the rules, you're a bad orgy. So, those people are just unsafe and unsanitary and probably disgusting people in their regular lives and probably wipe boogers on the couch. So you don't want to hang out with them anyway.
I say play it safe. No more than one dude in any multi-partner sexual encounter. You don't want accidental dick touching and spray issues.
Oh, I agree. But, sometimes you don't get the option. Milkman Dan is right. Spray wad could take an eye out. So it's best to be the only dude there.
You need to spray safely, guys.
Yeah, don't be throwing rope just willy-nilly. You don't
hear throwing rope very often, but I do love that phrase.
It's too evocative.
You're welcome, Prospero.
How many people left during that conversation?
Probably a lot. I don't know.
Look, we are educational. We're trying to help you out.
Yeah, exactly, Assassin. You have a safety briefing and a risk assessment before the start point.
And safety goggles.
You have to have some formatting. I'm sorry.
That's a sponge and a big sorry.
Gotta have that format.
James Monkey does this counting song. 1 stair, 2 stair, fuck, fuck, tumble, tumble.
Actually, it usually starts with fuck, and then you just tumble, 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 splat. Yes, Dan. The more you know. See, we are educational. You will learn all kinds of things about how to deal with the opposite sex. You will learn about how bad the opposite sex are. If you're a man, the opposite sex is bad. I'm sorry, it's just true. And you will learn how to deal with orgies. Now, go ahead.
No.
That's all. I was just agreeing.
Okay. Now I know Prospero is about to get mad at what I said, so I want to explain.
What? No.
I'm going to preemptively explain. Now, are women bad? It is a known fact that men die earlier than women, right?
Because they want to.
Because women suck the life right out of men, and not
Yes, we do.
in a good way. So they have their positives, right? Women are like cocaine or any of those drugs. They're fun. They're a lot of fun, but you're gonna pay a price. Sometimes it's a hefty price, and sometimes she a hefty price. She a big old bitch. Jen says because we drive them crazy. No, the old joke is, married men die first because they want to, and
we drive them crazy.
Like no one else.
But yeah, women are bad, and that's okay. That's all right. I mean, we all have our vices. Like right now, Polly's over there looking at porn.
I'm not.
I tried to catch you.
No, it's fine. Well, I mean,
I'll be right
kind of
these
porn.
times.
Well, I mean, I'm watching this. I didn't know that Iggy Azalea came up with a new video last month, and I'm watching it and I'm trying to understand it. And it's kind of softcore porn.
Gross.
Did you know that she put out a Sally Walker challenge?
What's the Sally Walker challenge?
And that explains a lot. Why hoes are shaking their ass on Instagram and hitting it up with the hashtag Sally Walker challenge. The song is so stupid. It's little Sally Walker walking down the street. She didn't know what to do, so she stepped in front of me. That's the whole hook to the track. Right. And the video, they're all dressed up like in like schoolgirl outfits, like Iggy Azalea and 4 of the girls, and this one like snotty girl steps out in the street in front of her, and then RuPaul's driving a car and hits her and kills her.
That's disturbing.
Right. And then RuPaul like steps out of the car and goes, "Oh my God, didn't her mama tell her not to play in the street?" And she goes, "Oh, well, at least red's her color." Got back in the car. And I'm like, all right then. And
So
the rest of the video is this girl, Sally Walker, her funeral. And they're all like titty dancing and twerking and what the fuck ever, all up at Sally Walker's funeral. That's the whole video. That's the whole song. It's stupid.
Polly, I love that you like hip hop.
This isn't hip hop. This doesn't count as this is.
You know what I mean? Hang on.
All right.
I'm trying to imagine you sitting here with your corncob pipe and Snoop be at your feet in your big old lounge chair in front of the fire,
Church warden pipe, please.
and your smoking jacket all pressed neatly. A playmate over off to the side, just where you can see her. She knows not to come over till she's wanted, and you're like jamming the OPP.
OPP.
Yeah, you know me.
The Ontario Provincial Police?
Yes.
Wow.
You are an enigma, and I like that about you.
I'm an enigma. I mean, okay, first, Naughty by Nature, the only good track they ever had was Craziest. That was the only good track they ever had that was a single. OPP's a little polished and radio friendly for my liking, but that's me.
Why are you shitting on
Anyway.
the Ontario Provincial Police, dude?
Necrosol, who says, Monkey, thank you so much for the donation, bud.
Yeah, I don't know. So that's what's going on with Sally Walker. But you reminded me of something, though.
What's that?
So I'm watching an interview earlier this evening, and somebody managed to say something that I have never heard anybody ever say before. Get this.
I'm sorry.
It was on YouTube, so yeah, it would have been a shocker. But no, this person was heard to utter the phrase, and this just gets better and better. Baby's mamas is.
Baby's mamas is?
Baby's mamas is.
Baby's mamas is.
Like
they're trying to refer to multiple baby mama.
That would just be baby mamas.
Yeah.
All right.
But turned it into baby's mamas is. No, but hold on, it gets better, right? This person was speaking of it was a statement of denial, you see, and they managed to sandwich baby's mamas is in a triple negative. They said none of his kids, no, not none of the baby's mamas is neither.
The fuck?
What? No, that's a quadruple.
That's not even English.
Well, see, I had to pause the video. Now, what kills me is that this person was making this statement at a real somber moment. Like they were talking about something deadly serious, and they totally ruined it for me because I was drinking coffee and I almost did a classic Hollywood spit take on it because I was like, no, you didn't make me laugh out loud in the middle of this like deadly serious statement. It's like there's none of them, not none of the kids, none of the baby mamas is neither. Not hold on.
None of neither.
Not none of the baby's mamas is neither. And I was just like,
for real,
dude, like you've left like English like a half mile in your rear view at this point.
I'm actually
like, you're
surprised they used neither instead of either because that would have been.
Do you think they know the difference if they're talking like that?
No, but that would have made it even cuter.
I wish I had more friends that they had money so they have an Alexa so I could try this.
I wish I had more friends that had money.
Somebody try this and let me know how it works out. Because that would be awesome. I like fucking with people. Guys, go ahead.
Well, I was just, are you wrapping her up?
Yeah, but go ahead and finish what you're saying.
Well, no, it's just like, that was somebody talking about Eazy-E's death. You know, there's like a lot of, there's some conspiracy theories or alternative interpretations of the man's death. He didn't die of complications due to AIDS. He didn't die of full-blown AIDS. He was deliberately infected, what have you, this, that, and the third, right? And somebody was saying that the comment that they're making is it's like none of his kids, none of the women he had children with, none of the girlfriends he's ever had, and he had lots. He had 11 kids from 10 different women. And God, that's a huge number to say. But yeah, he did. And none of them have HIV. Not one. But he died of it suddenly. Like one day he's fine, like no outward signs of sickness. Within a month, he's dead. Like from the time he's like, oh my God, like he falls out and then his lungs collapse and that's it. He's done in less than a month. So people got real.
Well, here's passing HIV through normal heterosexual sex is not as easy as doing it through gay sex, which is why it blew up so big in the gay community. And here's why, guys. Not trying to be disgusting, but when you're fucking somebody in the ass, you're gonna tear something almost all the time.
It's almost always semen to blood content.
Yeah, it's the getting directly into the bloodstream that does it. So he could have AIDS and not transmit it to women. It's possible.
Yeah, it's possible. But that's where that comment came from. The person said not none of his kids, not none of his baby's mamas is neither.
They didn't suck that dick that he did.
So it was like, and it was like somebody was like a good friend of his, and they were like real somber with it. And I was like, oh God, no, man, don't make me laugh at this real serious thing.
He also could have gotten it from a dirty needle. Okay.
No, clearly this individual, this scholar, is an intellectual giant that must be held to a high level of scrutiny because they obviously know their material and have done the research and the medical studying necessary to make such a concise, formulated assessment.
Wait, Atherto says, tell this to Scribe Light. Tell what?
The
I'm
baby's mama's is.
Oh,
We don't want to break Scribe.
I don't want to break his brain.
Yeah, remember, it's baby's mama's is sandwiched in a triple negative. That's
Well, technically, a triple negative is still a negative.
it is. It turns around back to what they originally intended it to be. It's true.
But didn't the neither kind of flip it again?
No, not none would mean some. But he said not none neither, which would mean none again.
Oh.
So yeah,
Wow.
Yeah, let's end it on this.
No, I can't.
I got a pizza in the oven, and now I feel dumber. This night's just going badly.
Yeah, and we can all ponder the reptilian plot to kill Eazy-E over the course of the night.
I second that.
Eazy-E died because he started smoking that crack shit he should have stayed away with, and ended up doing some less than zero shit.
He
That's why you
found
never
out
trust
about the
those people.
reptilian agenda.
Right.
Some less than zero shit.
Less
The
than zero shit.
reptilians have arrived.
If you've seen the movie, you know what he does for drug money.
Oh, you mean his Clay's friend? Yeah. All right. Yeah. I
Sorry.
got you.
I'm not saying he took it in the butt. I'm saying he might have taken it in the butt. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for coming and hanging out with us. I'm sorry I'm so off, and tomorrow I don't know if I'll do a show or not. It'll depend on whether medicine gets into my hands. But I thank you for putting up with me tonight, and you guys are amazing. Thank you so much. You were very generous tonight, and I appreciate it so much. I love you guys. Prospero, welcome back. And is there anything you would like to shill tonight?
Minions of the Zoo. I can't even. I'm too tired to even put a link in. If you type Minions of the Zoo, one word, capitals M, you'll find our channel. Maybe Polly can help me out there, because I'm like.
Can I? Hold on.
They stream every night at 11:30 p.m.
Thank you.
That is nightly, and they have different hosts, but they stay on the same channel.
I'm the crap host that's on Thursday nights because
it's Minions of the Zoo, and there's a tiger picture. So look for that, and you'll find them.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Polly.
I thought she wanted me to get the link. I didn't know she just wanted me to say the time. I was confused.
No. I was.
Show yourself, Polly.
Hang on. You can get the link too.
All right.
That would also be helpful. See?
Oh.
She wins twice.
All right.
She got two men doing her bidding. See, I told you women are evil.
Shut up, both of you.
You didn't even make either one of you a sandwich.
I would, except you keep nagging me about it.
I want a
Cock-ring.
sandwich.
Ryan said if you type Minions of the Pooh, you find Irate Bear's channel.
Did that really happen?
Yes.
I'll find out.
So on Wednesdays at 10 p.m. Eastern over on my channel, and you'll find the link there in chat, we do comic book curation, meaning Jack, Inquisitor, and myself. And we talk about all sorts of fun stuff. And last week, Monkey was on. Monkey pitched his own comic. It was a really good one. I went and read it, and it was great. It was a good read. Amazing Spider-Man 333. So anyway, yeah, by all means, stop by, and we will have a, I don't know, Jack, are we going to do a full spoilers endgame? Probably will.
Well, you will. I'm not gonna.
No? Okay. So, all right. No, fair enough. We won't do a spoiler. So, yeah, we'll be talking about Endgame, but we will do it non-spoilers.
That's impossible.
Yeah. So, anyway, this Wednesday, roughly 10 p.m. Eastern. Come on, check it out. If you like it, by all means, like and subscribe.
I will tell you, as long as you put it in the title, people don't mind spoilers. And some of the spoiler videos are doing fucking amazing.
No, I bet they are. Yeah.
Just throwing that out there as a possibility.
Mm-hmm.
That brings us to Dax. Anything you'd like to shill tonight?
I actually do have something I want to shill tonight. Peter Almond, he made a video that had a bunch of us, the people that he knows, do some guest voices, myself included. Of course, Ira Bear is on there too, as a bunch of other people. And I would like to share that. So there is the link right there. And if you got some time, just go give it a listen to. It's pretty interesting stuff about the misadventures of a columnist that was written like 20 years ago. It's kind of interesting.
All righty.
Cool. Peter's a great guy. Peter Almond is a great guy. It's a lot of fun.
And Jack.
Nah, I got nothing. I'm gonna be on Polydub probably closer to 11 when we normally start Eastern time, but
I'd say 11:20, or what's the over/under on it?
it varies by day. But my links are in the description if you're interested in comic books.
Yeah, and the links that I have for the three gentlemen who are here with me so often, I did finally put down below, so you can check them there too if they don't put their stuff.
And I managed to get Minions link in.
I thank you so much. And let's see, tonight is something. Tuesday, we're going to be on Scribe Light's channel for Lords of the Night at 9 p.m. Eastern time, guys. I don't know if I'll be there, but Scribe and Satsu definitely will be. So make sure you check that out. And then me and Satsu may be doing an off-schedule gaming stream afterwards. Always follow your favorite peoples, and I'm not saying I'm your favorite. You probably like Satsu anyway, because he got that black coolness about him. But everybody tweets out their stuff when they go live, so make sure you follow them because YouTube's a bunch of dicks. And on that note, guys, again, thank you for coming and watching us. And Prospero, welcome back.
Thank you.
Thank you. I thank Polly. I thank Dax. And I thank Jack for coming and hanging out. You guys are amazing. You help me keep this out of my mind for a while, and I cannot thank you enough for that. Everybody, have a great day. We'll see you next time.
Everyone.
Good night.